Outside the ground, we'll argue over who's gonna win. He'll go for his team, I for mine. We'll watch him slug it out right to the end. Show me the crowd and I'll take my place. I'm hungry. About the ball. That's what football means to me. That's how I like my footy to be. But that's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. That's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. That's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about, got along to walk down, catch a tram to my favorite ground, use my legs, use my voice, make a noise, support the boys, and that's what means me, that's how I like my body. That's what they about, the thing about football. That's what I like. Yeah, that's the thing about football. That's what I like. Yeah, the thing about football. That's what I like. Yeah, that's the thing about football. I got my scarf, got my old coat. I got a 40 game to go to. 40's on, 40's here again. Back to greet me like an old friend. And well, that's the thing about, that's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. I'll meet a friend outside the ground. We'll argue over who's gonna win. He'll go for his team, I for mine. We'll watch him slug right to the end. Show me the crowd and I'll take my place. I'm hungry for the taste of it. Well, that's the thing about, that's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. That's what football means to me. That's how I like my footy to be. And well, that's the thing about, that's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. That's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. That's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about. I got a long road to walk down to catch a tram to my favorite ground. Use my legs, use my voice, make some noise, support the boys, and that's what football means to me. That's how I like my footy to be. And well, that's the thing about, that's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. That's what I like. Yeah, that's the thing about football. What I like about, yeah, that's the thing about football. That's what I like. The thing about football. I got my scarf, got my old coat. I got a 40 game to go to. 40's here again.
member committee. It was awarded lock membership in 1976 and continued the fundraising service with Stirling until its amalgamation and formation of the District Football Club. The same dedication shown throughout his Stirling days has seen Rob support our broader community and is a very committed member of the Stirling RSL, where he's been involved for nearly 50 years. Such dedication led to him being awarded the highest award made by the RSL Meritorious Service Medal in 2011. As much as well, would you please show your appreciation for his outstanding dedication to our Heritage Club Stirling, to the Stirling RSL, and to the community that he was doing so much. We say thank you sincerely, Rob, on behalf of everybody from Mount Lofty and the Stirling Club. All right.
One round 5 action as we come in from Arkaba Oval-Heathfield, where it's hosting Mount Lofty Devils up against the informed Nairne Bremer United Rams, and the Rams will be kicking to the right of screen up the hill for those who know Heathfield Oval here, and also to the right of your dial for those people joining us through Lofty 88.9 FM. The first bounce is underway, but there was Grundy, comes down here, Nairne, comes back to Grundy, taken by Rupchek. Rupchek gets it back to Cross dispossessed there, crashing through there to Devils, finally comes out to Eckerman, Mungs a kick forward, the 450, getting back to the great play by Hone, Tyson Hone taken high there, so Hone inside 50 will have the first possible shot at goal here. Good conditions, good crowd in the house. Jeff Pistola here with you, together with Benny Goldfinch and also Jaden J. Hill. So trust you enjoy our coverage this afternoon. Must apologise, a few technical issues and also a few technical issues with my voice today, so hopefully we'll battle through. But here's Tyson Hone, as I said, opportunity to post the first score of the game. It's going to drop short, pack flies, fisted over the line, and we'll have a boundary throw in. As we say, good afternoon to Jaden J. Hill.
Cheers, thanks Pistols. Great to be here. Looks like a lovely day for footy at the moment, so it'll be interesting to see how this game goes. The head-to-head count between the two teams is 3 each.
So, throw in. Here's a chance for Ruchik. Gets the run of Powell, who's been impressive in his return back from Sturt this season. Bouncing ball. Cavalry arrive first in the agency of Maxi Borden for the Devils. If it sits nicely for him, it does. Nurses up the Coventry side wing. Target there was Turner, but intercepting Nan Bremer. Going to ground there. And we'll have a ball up on the Coventry side wing. So, ball comes down here, once again close to the boundary. Swooping in there and taken high. Umpire Dennis Raymond, assisted by Tommy McLean this afternoon. So, free kick looks like it's going to be Tucker. Crossover from Blackwood this season, puts it in. That's another good strong effort there by Hone, because his brother played his 150th last week for Sturt. Just drifting into space he has done is Jake Ace. So Ace with 8 goals on the board this season so far. The leading scorer in A grade at the moment, Jaden, for the Devils.
Yes, so see how he goes here. Be interesting. Last time Mount Lofty and Bridgewater played, Mount Lofty didn't go off to a great start. So kick goes through. It's a minor score, Pistols.
Yeah, so the first score of the match is a minor one. We've played 2.5 minutes here in the call with the Wild. I trust you're enjoying our coverage, our worldwide coverage. So it'll be Nairne to bring the ball back in to the agency of Cross. The male model decides to come to the pavilion side, puts the ball high to Brock Knight. Well spot by Grundy, comes to the Billy Idle man in Drew. He's bundled over the line by Eckerman. Looks like umpire wasn't happy with the attention he got, so Drew has been advanced up the ground. He wastes no time, puts inside 50 for the first time this afternoon. Get it back to his Thompson, he spilled it. Here's the excitement of seeing him McTaggart. This way, that way, gives it back to Thompson. He's going nowhere, locked up in a good strong tackle there, applied by Josh Dodd. So, ball up by umpire Dennis Rame inside 50. Doing the ruck work there was Drew. Scrambly play there. So we'll have another ball up there. Coming up with the ball there was Baden Willis. So once again, ruck duel. Grundy gets it down. Drew, Rupchik, back to Drew. He's taken the ground. Umpire Raymond Lurking says no. I will ball it up. So just coming up to 4 minutes gone here in the first term. As I said, round 5 action here, Division 1. Nairne, very good form. Dropped the opening game against Hardouth, but they've carried all before him. Bouncing ball. Chance for Knight, but he pushed out Wes Weeks on that occasion. So Wesley Weeks will take the free kick in front of the barbecue shed.
So he's going to go down the line. Pat's going to fly. Holmes amongst it. Oh, good punch there by May. Ball's going around cross and the likes. And ball is going to be thrown in by the academy boy. So he's showing him there with cross. Right in front of us here. Ball's being thrown in. Free kick for an arm shot. I think, yeah. So about Lofty there. Going to go through the middle. Tucker now. He goes inside forward 50. And oh, good. Strong mark.
Yeah, Wesley Weeks there.
Weeks. So
just slipping in front of Lockie May. Good delivery there. So Wes Wick returned to the club this year. Former junior Jaden. Spent some time in Queensland, now back. So Wesley Weeks, opportunity here to post the first goal. Kicking towards the railway end of the ground, or clubhouse end. So Weeks, deliberate approach here. Drop punts on its way, won't get the distance. Working in front, taking a safe mark back there to Nairne defence. Bring it out wide. And out here and finds Whitpress.
yeah, so it was Smith that marked it on the goal line to Whitpress. Now, a bit of a shake of a kick, but that's okay. It might work. Well done to Nairne. They go through the middle. A good kick. And I reckon that's betting there. Kicks it inside forward 50. Oh, good mark. Good mark there by Nairne. And they've got opportunity to kick their first of the day, Pistols.
So Greenbank just chipping in front. Hooligan, Big Das was the target because kicked 10 last week. So Jared Greenbank has kicked 3 for the season so far. The fly in, fly out boys, a driller up there at Roxby. So here's a chance for him to split the centre, bring up the first goal in the game, the Longwood Road end. Nice looking kick, Jaden J. So the first goal on the board is for the Nairne Rams. They lead 1 straight to Mount Lofty, 1 behind here on the call of the wild. Boys, a driller up there at Roxby. So here's a chance for him to split the centre, bring up the first goal in the game, the Longwood Road end. Nice looking kick.
Also in favour of the Devils, and marked is 3-2. So interesting stats there to start the game.
Just notice here Louis Parrott presented with his candy stripes for the first time in the A-grade match today against Nairne, presented by Alex Weeks, 200 gamer of course. So number 32 today, making his debut, Louis Parrott. Just a little bit of info about him.
So meanwhile it's back to Drew. Nairne a fast start here, but setting right back on the goal line and taking it is Harry Morby. But in the meantime, infringement there has been called by the looks of it.
I think down the field, I think.
Might have been Nick Thompson, perhaps on Big Das. As I said, a man coming out off a 10-goal haul. He's right in the goal square, certainly put this down, as you do.
Yep, so the Rams have got off to a good lead here. To what, the average a score of 30 in the first quarter of this season so far, Pistols. So
Infringement there has been called by the looks of it.
I think down the field, I think.
Might have been Nick Thompson, perhaps on Big Das. As I said, a man coming out off a 10-goal haul. He's right in the goal square, certainly put this down.
They can kick a couple of goals and level the scores up.
I think in the stats, Jaden J, Dan so far have kicked 34 goals more than Lofty, and actually conceded only 6 goals less. So both defences are key here. Be interesting to see how Lofty go up today with their scoring if that comes to Powell. Strongly tackled by Harry Weeks. In the meantime, umpire Raymond had blown the whistle, wide ball, so he will ball up at a sun-drenched Arkaba Oval-Heathfield. Big Knot hacks the ball forward. Off hands is a chance for Drew. Well, good pressure applied by Eckerman. Comes to Archer. The arch from Dodger. Swings on that left Hourigan territory. And Das, one grab, two grab. And just, well, as we know, a one-on-one situation once it's in front is very hard to beat, Benny Goldfinch.
He is 10 goals last week in fantastic form. So Das. And have been in red hot form, especially the last 3 weeks since that round one loss to Harndorf. Had a trial match against Broadview in the last 3 matches, kicked over 20 goals. So Das comes in, kicks the goal. Good start from the Rams, that's their third. Mount Lofty 1 point. Beautiful conditions here from Arkaba Oval. Since that round one loss to Harndorf. Had a trial match against Broadview in the last 3 matches, kicked over 20 goals. So Das comes in.
8 tackles to 5 also in favour of the Rams, so they're keeping the pressure up as well, Pistols.
Certainly are, so it's Big Sheets betting. Big Tommy betting. Applied a lock, coming in for a turn in the ruck. So he'll be up against Riley Grundy. So Grundy, the leaper for the Devils, gets the tap down, snared by Powell, perhaps taken a little bit high. So Powell, Benny Powell, because reserves premiership player last year for Sturdy's Greenback out in the lead, just couldn't complete the sliding mark. Comes back out here, desperate stuff. Round the corner was Tucker. Kick smothered, great defensive work by the Nairne forward line there. Yep. Ball held there, it was Willis trying to bundle his way through. He's won a free kick.
Kick
puts
forward.
It high.
Yep, Darcy Hourigan, the meat and the sandwich here, brings it to ground level. He's going to get a free kick there for a pull. Does a great job to handball the ball out. Nick Thompson under the pump, along with Mount Lofty's defence there, and it's held up directly in front of Nairne's goal. They're pressing, as they have done the last 3 rounds. Every player basically in Nairne's forward half of the ground. Jamie Drew went up in the ruck, mad scrap, still locked in. Got a player coming off the ground here. Looks like Josh Sykes, who's been under injury concern the last couple of weeks. And coming on for Mount Lofty is Will Turner. Ball fumbling around. McTaggart sweeping handball, and Kai Tucker should clear the ball here, Pistols.
Yeah, wide out first to get there is Arnold. Meanwhile, Devils take the ball back to Tucker. Long swinging handball to Wes Weeks. He's under a bit of pressure, gives it back to Tucker. A bit of sidestepping action. Gets on the left, puts it forward. Good defensive ball there from the Rams. Lockie May involved.
Now they press forward.
Here's the agency Cross.
Here they go.
Cross gets it to Wimpress, who goes forward.
Yeah, they do. Ball hits the ground. Rams starting as they train this year, which is hot footy. High octane pressing. Mount Lofty just got to hold on here because they know that Nairne are going to give them everything they've got in the first 15 or 20. McTaggart looking inboard to Hone. Doesn't go in his direction. Under the pump here. Eckerman just unloads a barrel to try and get over this Rams press. Ball bounces up. Here's an opportunity for Mount Lofty now. Wes Weeks spots up a player, and that's well worked from Mount Lofty from the defensive 50, and a bit of a Hail Mary from Eckerman getting the job done there, Pistols and Jaden.
So the skipper Alex Weeks, game number 247 for the skip. Of course, played in the last Division 1 A-grade premiership side back in 2008 as a youngster. And here he is, of course, played in that 2014 Division 2 grand final premiership. So Weeks.
He's a Fremantle supporter. Big Fremantle supporter, apparently. Big Fremantle supporter.
Well, he'd be happy at the moment. They're going a good... He might be happy with that kick too, Benny Goldfinch.
Yes.
And well, he is. So Weeks puts the first one on the board at just the 12-minute mark. So Weeks.
He's a Fremantle supporter. Big Fremantle supporter, apparently. Big Fremantle supporter.
Well, he'd be happy at the moment. They're going a good...
5 and 4 marks to 3, so 6 inside 50s each. Bit of a deadlock. Also, off the ball, boys, I saw Jamie Drew was limping, and the trainer Peel did go out to him, but Jamie thought he's alright, so he's gone back to the square.
Well, his direct opponent is Will Jordan's, Nick Thompson as opposed to Darcy Hourigan. They're key matchups. So Mount Lofty, can they get a bit of a roll here? Eckerman set up that last goal with his barrel. Half forward line for the Rams. Will they press forward? Jensch looking for the ball with a hand pass. So Hourigan versus Thompson. Tries to swing it on the boot to try and get it to Nick Jensch, but Mount Lofty should be out here. Pistols through McTaggart.
Yeah, McTavish, because spent some time in North Adelaide, just chips it across the ground, finds Eckerman, experienced footballer, coming across from Harndorf a couple of years ago, gives it back to McTaggart, close to the boundary line, puts us in the shadows, fisted over the line there, to the agency of Jack Reed.
Now, Sam Miles, of course, the runner today.
Of course, interleague coach in a couple of weeks' time too, Sammy. Might be out there just getting a close view at some of the prospective interleague players, Benny.
Someone's left their car alarm on. Boundary throw-in, 60 metres out from Mount Lofty's goal. They've absorbed a little bit here. Meantime, clearing kick for Nairne by Wimpress. Long penetrating kick inside 50. Trying to flick it on there with Greenbank, I think it was, to Hourigan. Dangerous position, Archer Connolly versus 3 Mount Lofty players. And he's missed, Jaden. They're pressing. Mount Lofty just hanging on here.
They sure are. So that was really light up the house sort of stuff there from there. And so well done to them. Mount Lofty, Eckerman's going to take the kick out. He just fetches the ball at the moment. Be interesting to see what side they go out, Pistols, because they've tried this side, Brackenham side. Sometimes it has worked. So Eckerman now.
So Ashley Eckerman, as I said, second year at the club and vice captain this year, goes out towards the Coventry or entrance side wing, getting in front of his Greenbank has already knocked up a few possessions in the opening stages. Very creative, tries a low burning pass, didn't quite come off. Coming in there strongly is Dodd, goes to ground.
Free kick.
Umpire Raymond paying a free kick there.
Yep. Damon Arnold kicks the ball long, strong inside 50. Hourigan take the mark. Quick to move it on there was Arnold, and Hourigan with another chance to kick a Rams goal, their 4th.
As we said, kicked 10 last week. Benny has kicked 19 for the season, is leading the competition goal kicking at the moment.
Basically directly in front. A couple of changes here for Nairne. Looks like Dodd and Arnold coming off, and Swiderski and Willis, along with Big Brock Knott. So, Hourigan directly in front, basically, with slight angle. Should have no issues from here. Kicks the goal. So a good start from Nairne, as they have done the last few rounds. Fast starters, 4 goals. Nairne Bremer United, Mount Lofty, 1-1. Jaden. So, Hourigan directly in front, basically, with slight angle. Should have no issues from here. Kicks the goal.
So back in the centre, Devils on a clearance, so it'll be Riley Grundy up against Tommy Sheets betting for the Rams. Grundy to leap once he got his hands to it, down to Powell. Ball comes out, here's Borden. Gets out the back, also lurking is Hone. Ball still in the centre circle, so the big men will come in and recommence play. So umpire Dennis Raymond puts up once again, Grundy. High leap, Powell once again. It's like a repeat of the last play. In the meantime, holding the ball is the key against the youngster playing second game in Llewellyn.
So Tyson Hone switches play out to McTaggart. We know what he's capable of. Fantastic player on that wing. Not the best kick. Straight down the throat of Lockie May. So May clears the ball out of the Rams' defensive 50. Here's an opportunity for Tucker. Tried to get it onto a teammate there in Borden, who was barrelling in. And the Rams look like they're on here. Pistol through Wimpress.
Yeah, good battle here. Wimpress. Breaks on that left foot. Clever play from the ex-Crow top-up player. Puts it forward. Not got his hands to it. Here's Hourigan. Cleverly taps in the direction of Archer Connolly. Connolly goes back. He's under extreme pressure there. Devils defence comes in. Gets the ball out there. And here's Eckerman with a big long kick down the centre. Wes Weeks is the target over the back of the pack though. Lurking his Greenbank, and he'll gather the ball.
Yeah, he does. Looking to get the ball in Eckerman's hands. He's unloaded a few barrels at the moment. Try and get over the top of the Nairne's forward press. So Harry Weeks, outer side wing. Short pass inside 50. That's a better kick. Finds Jake Aish, one of the real young guns in the Hills Football League.
So Aish with 8 for the season. He's their leading goal kicker in the A-grade ranks. I think he was a past Crows Academy player as well. So we saw him earlier in the season set it on fire. So desperately understatement here. The Devils trailing 1-1 to 4 straight. So they move this one towards the clubroom end. Sits on its way to drop punt.
Better.
Straight as a die. So Ace with a much needed goal for the Devils. as we approach 18 minutes. It's 2-1 to 4 goals.
Yeah, he's got the Crows' next generation academy player as well.
Understatement here, the Devils trailing 1-1 to 4 straight, so they need this one. Puts the club room in, sits on its way to drop part. Straight as a die. So
obviously Nairne have come back, and now it's level. 7 marks each as well. So both teams are playing an attractive brand of footy.
They are. I was just going to say that. Similar styles. So Riley Grundy versus Sheets Betting in ruck. Grundy, you see that leap. Powell. Outside of the boot, in step to Drew. Dropped what he should have probably taken there. Mopping up in defence is Board. And you get the feeling Mount Lofty have just absorbed that initial sort of surge from Nairne. Now they've got to kick a few more goals. They've already got 2 on the board. Harry Weeks went up. Got to keep applying that pressure. Onto the wing. Borden didn't give away the free kick there, said the umpire. Turner with the kick forward on the left. Half forward line for Mount Lofty. Will it go out of bounds? Yes, it does. And
so ball out of bounds just outside the arc. You can see it on your screen there. In trust you're enjoying our coverage worldwide stream. Called a while thanks to Filming Footy, Dartfish and Sports Interactive. There's been golfing since a perfect autumn afternoon here in the Adelaide Hills for this big clash. So not just bodies the opponent out and handballs over the top. Taken here by Svedetsky. Svedetsky gets a long handball, comes back around here to H, the goal kicker. Puts it high towards the top of the square. Getting back there for the Rams was Smith. Tucker comes in, home, back to Alex Weeks, the goal kicker earlier in the game. Curls it back in here, lurking is Sykes, spills the ball, which he should have taken under pressure there from the Marmotto and Cross. Ball held up there, right in front of the scoreboard, which reads Mount Lofty 2-1, Nairne Bremer 4 goals.
Good period here for Mount Lofty. Can they make the most of it? It's in their forward line. Big Knot got the handball out. Swiderski squeezes a kick out of the fence. Drew's the target over the top of his head. Here's Carmody. He goes to Alex Weeks. Could go to Eckerman here. He does. Hemmed in on the boundary line. Got it to Carmody. Overcooking the handball there, and it's gone out of bounds. So a hot footy. Both sides starting to even up here. As I said, Big Das Hourigan opposed to Nick Thompson. The Borden brothers were apparently good last week against Harndorf. So boundary throw in by the Academy board out towards the wing area. Sweeping handball over the top by Rupchik in the middle of the ground. Here's McTaggart, 1-on-1 versus Greenbank. Did that well, McTaggart. Kicks it towards the half forward line. Contest, Lockie May once again backing back, takes the mark.
Yeah, Lockie May, trademark intercept for him. Joe Short up the line. Target there was Willis, good sport here. His power mopping up, gives it back to Willis. In turn, sweeps the handball out wide. I think it's Llewellyn over on the Coventry wing. Sets it up forward, but a good intercept mark taken for the Devils there. Should the agency of Maxie Biggs.
Biggs goes to centre half back. Carmody. Coach Borden will be happy with the way Mount Lofty have settled over the last 5 odd minutes. Thompson. So Jordan's. Is that in? Hone takes the mark, tied on the boundary line. His brother reaching 150 from Sturt. Oh, it could be a turnover though. Waterman goes to Knott, the big fella. Kick handball in the middle of the ground to Rupchik. Greenbank under pressure now, Nairne. Through the centre half back area with Lockie Cross. Goes out to Sheets betting a nice mark.
Great grab by the big man from Lock. Because spent some time at Port Adelaide and also Foss Candom in the day. So Sheets. Because had a son Wilbur delivered this year, and he delivered that ball straight to Conley. He swings onto that left foot, puts it up there. Big leap there from Arnold. Goes to ground over the top, comes in. McTaggart, ball finds its way out.
Great work.
Back forward and finds Harry Weeks for the Devils.
Yeah, this is great footy to watch. Harry Weeks over the back. Here's a chance from Mount Lofty. Low kick inside 50, finds Josh Sykes. Lovely build-up from Mount Lofty, and they've really settled over the last 5 to 10 minutes. Jaden, Mount Lofty 2-1, and Nairne Bremer United 4 goals straight.
Yeah, you just saw there, you thought Nairne were a chance to hit the scoreboard there, but the turnover, and unfortunately for Nairne, most of their midfielders were up already and had to rush back. So well done to Mount Lofty to take that advantage and then have a shot on goal.
So Sykes 7 goals in his debut season for the Devils. Apparently only flew in this week from a bit of a freshen up over in Bali, Goldie. Kicked 40 goals last year for Birdwood to be their leading goal kicker. So I said trying his luck in Div 1. So Sykes, the boy from Semiac, puts it forward, but across the face and through for a minor score. Devils are 2-2. Then 4-1 here, and we've played 22 and a half minutes, first term call to Walt.
Lockie Cross with the kick in, chopped off though. Mount Lofty, great forward line pressure by Borden, but Dennis Raymond said free kick here for the Rams. Lucky to get away with that one. So Dalen Howe, stop start, clears the ball from the defensive 50 out to centre wing. Darcy will fly, provides a good target. Here's Carmody, Thompson, Mount Lofty looking good at the moment. Snap round the corner. Lockie Cross, drop that one. Mount Lofty pressing, Turner, good tackle. Great forward line pressure. Umpire Raymond says holding the ball. Mount Lofty again moving forward.
Yep, Will Turner, determined competitor, he certainly showed that on occasion. Ball comes, here's a chance for Weeks. Round the corner, getting back his Sykes. Oh, almost a miracle bounce there, but through for another minor score for Mount Lofty. So, as you said, Benny Goldfinch, 3 goals in the first 8 minutes by Nairne, but Lofty have steadied a bit.
Clearing kick out of defence, they have. See what the Rams can do now. As I said, they've been in red hot form the last 3 weeks. Llewellyn, short pass. Stop-start football. Here's Yench. Little pass over the top. Greenbank drops the mark with the pressure applied by Alex Weeks. So time-wise, Pistols.
Throw in. Coventry side wing.
So about 24 minutes gone.
So once again, the Academy boy, younger versions today, Jaden, as we mentioned pre-match. So young fella puts it back in, not just pushed his opponent out the way. Ball comes down there, sweeping there as Dodd tries to get it out the back door. See the players there, making sure it's not going anywhere. So umpire Dennis Raymond will come in.
Sam Miles just having a few words to Declan Carmody there in the middle of the ground. So the ball camped on the entry gate wing, out of side. Lovely conditions here from Arkaba Oval-Heathfield. There's 2 sides looking to move up into the top 5 this season. Good young talent for both sides. Meantime, Mount Lofty clear the ball out towards the wing. 1-on-1 contest, bring it to ground. Here's Arnold out towards Llewellyn. What can the young man do here? Well, that's good work under pressure. Finds Dodd.
So Dodd with the ball, half-forward flank area, right in front of Bay 13 barbecue area. So Dodd, bit undecided. Tries to get the man on the mark. Good work there by the red shirt, held him up. It comes back here and here's Carmody, the bone digger.
Coach Gordon very happy with that.
So good defensive work there by Will Jordans. As I said, the red shed.
We've got a contest now. You feel it's very evenly poised. Nairne came out all guns blazing. 4 goals straight. Mount Lofty 2-3. Half forward line for the Rams. Big Knott versus Wes Weeks. Wimpress tried to take on a couple of Mount Lofty players. J.K. with a tumbling punt out towards the wing. Good attack on the ball. Reed sockets the ball cleverly. Can he get it again? Or will Sykes pick it up? Sykes picks it up brilliantly. Turns the ball around the corner inside 50. What a mark, what a play. Great work from the Devils.
Fantastic work there by Jack Reed, coming off a cricket premiership, and just kept that out, got the ball forward.
Great pick up from Sykes.
So now the Devils chance the post goal through the debutant. Louis Perrott has kicked 10 goals in the B grade this year, Goldie. So here are the young man.
They'll get around him.
I think this might be his first kick in A grade football.
He's got it.
He's got a goal in his first kick done.
Right everywhere as well, so fantastic. All right, the siren, and they all come from everywhere, so well done.
Perrott has kicked 10 goals in the B grade this year, Goldie. So here are the young man.
They'll get around him.
I think this might be his first kick in A grade football. He's got it. He's got a goal in his first.
Hit back, and it's game on here from Arkaba Oval-Heathfield.
Yeah, it sure is, and the stats, 44 kicks to 38 in favour of Mount Lofty, 20 handballs to 19 in favour of the Rams, the tackling count 39 to 31. Nairne, we're on top of that halfway through the first quarter, but Mount Lofty's pressure was really good, got themselves back in the game, 12 inside 50s to 10, also in favour of the Devils, and really, really hotly contested game at the moment. Like I said before, both teams play an attractive brand of footy, Goldie.
So just having a look at Coach Board, just having a bit of a chat to Pete Humphreys, and you'll be happy with the start for the Mount Lofty Devils. Jaden, just out of interest, Rams last 3 weeks, what they've been at quarter time. I'm not sure if you've got that stat. Just got to also mention the sponsors today, Pistols, for both sides. Of course, Mount Lofty sponsors, major partner the Arkaba, BMD, 24 Fit, Duxton Capital, and the matchday sponsor Little Bang Brewing Co., which is all happening, I understand.
Very
here.
good, that Lofty Lager, which was released during the week, Goldie, and recommend it. Very nice drop.
Good work. And their Bremer United sponsors are Closey Supermarkets, do yourself a favour there, Cube Logistics, Salute, and Howard Lane Vineyard. So, Jaden, what has Nairne been the last 3 weeks at quarter time?
So in the last 3 weeks from round 2 onwards, 25, 48 and 39 are their scores. They haven't lost the first quarter in the last 3 weeks, and now the last 4 weeks now, guys. So yeah, they scored 39.7 in round 4 against the Chunga, 48-2 against Local Wheeler there. They were rampaging that day as well, the Rams. They averaged a score of 30 in the first quarter so far this season. Also averaged a score of 28 in the first quarter in away games, Pistols. So again, Nairne have won another first quarter.
Absolutely, but Devils pulled them back, as we said, from 6 minutes to 9 minutes in a 3 minute period. Nairne raised 3 goals to get a very good start, and then Alex Weeks getting the first goal for the Devils at 12 minutes, and they fought back pretty well there, Jaden, to make it at the moment 4-1 to 3-3, so a 4-point deficit.
Just want to say special mention today, Pistols, some big milestone matches. Will Muirden playing his 300th,
yes.
Matt Gardner playing his 250th. I think Brad Pearce has also got the milestone for Kersbrook. So, fantastic. And a few others as well.
Yeah, some great footballers in the Hills Comp, as you said, celebrating some milestones. So, good work out there. And as we say, Alex Weeks in his 247th game out here for the Devils. So, he's notching up to perhaps a milestone in a couple of weeks as well, Jaden J.
Yeah, yes, correct. So, as we see the teams, we see Nairne in the huddle still. And Coach Arkaba just telling his troops what to do in the second quarter. As, like you said, Pistols, Mount Lofty did get on top in the last part of that quarter, and Coach Borden will be very, very happy with that. So just the average quarter scores against each other in the second quarter. So 15.8 is the average quarter score for Mount Lofty in the second quarter so far. In home games is the 3 goals. To Nairne, they only average a score of 12.3 and 14.6 in away games. So Mount Lofty have the upper hand, and we'll see if they have the upper hand in this second term, Pistols.
Indeed, Jaden J. Round 5 action here from Arkaba Oval-Heathfield. Perfect conditions. And, pretty good game as we're underway. Second term, it'll be Nairne Bremer kicking down the hill. Grundy once again to his greenback. Busy already in that opening term. Ball comes forward, socketed forward there, but infringing there was Connolly on Morby. So Harry Morby puts the ball straight across here to finds McTaggart, excitement machine, in the long sleeves with the long hair. So McTaggart works it up the forward line, coming out there and taking it. Well, Waterman fumbles it. Here's a chance around the corner. Hooked forward there by Will Sherman. Followed up here as Age goes to ground under pressure. Peeling for a free kick there. Tommy McLean says yes, holding the ball. So it'll be Benny Powell to take the resultant free kick.
Get the sense we're in for a cracking game of football here. Ben Powell, half back line. Long, strong kick. At the back of the bus is Wimpress, takes the mark, looking for some runners. Opens up the forward line to Das territory. What will he do? He did that absolutely brilliantly. Hand blows the top to Willis, and he's set upon immediately in a tackle there by McTaggart. So just around from the score.
Yeah, wonderful tackle by young McTaggart.
Yep. Mount Lofty 3-3. Nairne Bremer United 4-1. And we've got a cracking game of football here.
Yep, so Academy Boy pitches the ball in. Grundy gets it down. Attempt to kick away there by Hone. Also getting involved Borden. Ball comes out the front here. Chance here as we go into the pavilion. That was Sherman trying to pick up the ball.
Of course, Das entered this match with 19 goals. And Jamie Drew had 12 goals as well.
I think they've got about 4 or 5 in the top 10 goal kickers at the moment there, and just exemplifies how this season has started. As Big Knot puts it forward, is Das. Got one hand to it.
I felt that was spoiled myself. I'm not sure if we can have a look at the replay of that.
Have a look at that one. Thompson just hangs his head in sort of a descentful way, if I could use that terminology, but
felt like
changed.
it was a good
4 or 5 in the top 10 goal exemplifies how their season has started. As Big Knot puts it forward, is Das. Got one hand to it.
I felt that was a good spoil myself. I'm not sure if we can have a look.
He might change the umpire's decision, and as it is, Hurrigan will have a chance here to kick his 4th goal of the game, and we're just over 2 minutes into the second term.
And 2 of the best umpires in the league, Dennis Raymond and Tom McLean, doing it today.
So Hurrigan from front of the scoreboard. Bread and butter stuff from the champ, number 4.
Yeah, so well done to Das, going well at the moment, and Nairne have started this first.
And we're just over 2 minutes into the second term.
And 2 of the best umpires in the league, Dennis Raymond and Tom McLean, doing it today.
So Hurrigan from front of the scoreboard.
Early first quarter stats, Benny.
Of course, we're on Lofty 88.9, Adelaide Hills Community Radio with Altitude. So Grundy in ruck versus Big Brock Knott. Captain for Nairne. Recruit for Mount Lofty in the ruck. Went a bit too early there, but it's a free kick from Mount Lofty. Grundy. Where will he go? He goes a short past the half forward line. Mount Lofty.
Shermanator.
Through Shermanator. So Will Sherman with the locks, long kick inside 50. Harry Weeks, what will he do here? Oh, he almost takes an overhead mark. We know how good he is with the overhead marks. Clearing kick from Nairne, still under the pump. Here's Ben Powell looking for some runners. Holding on.
Ooh. So Benny Powell been pretty impressive in his return rounds from Sturk, because runner-up best and fairest in the reserves premiership side last year. Plus a past multiple best and fairest with the Rams. Goes nicely out wide to Lockie May. Thought about playing on. This way, that way, Lockie. Then goes with the hand out wide. Finds Skudetsky. He goes short to the Prince. And Yench comes back to the man from Salem.
Under the pressure here. Good work from Mount Lofty. Great work from Mount Lofty. And that's eventually holding the ball. So that's the clear message. Apply the heat. Kick inside 50 though, not the best entry. Let down. Ben Powell clear the ball. Out of defence, goes out towards the wing. Damon Arnold with the ball now on the wing and finds Jamie Drew. Probably should have taken that one on the chest. Opens it up for Mount Lofty to apply a lot of heat. He gets the ball out to Lockie May.
So May followed up well, gave it to Yench. Oh, kick is smothered there. Good work by that was Carmody. Gets across the run of a teammate there, and Alex Weeks. The skipper goes inside 50. Here's Sykes lumbering out. First to get there will be Waterman. Oh, good work by Harry Weeks. Sykes over the top to Eckerman, who's drifted down. He tries to tap it to advantage to Turner. Will it sit for him? He's under pressure there from Willis. Taken the ground. Devils supporters wanted to holding the man free. Comes back in across. Lifts the eyes. Puts up the wing in front of us, but intercepting is Alex Weeks.
Gee whiz, both sides. Great attacking football. Declan Carmody on the left boot in the middle of the ground. Opens it up for Tyson Hone. Cleverly tries to knock it on. It opens it up though for Jamie Drew. He handballs over the top to Jamin Arnold. Went back to Drew. So Drew outside 50 goes to his fellow forward target in Darcy Hurrigan. Coming in as Archer Connolly, and umpire Raymond says I'll have it. Dangerous position for the Mount Lofty defence.
So Dennis Raymond, so he'll be about 30 metres out from the goal. Comes here, Connolly trying to juggle it. Keeping the ball in frame, lurking is Willis. Borden with a sweeping handball.
High tackle.
High tackle there. Jordan's just infringing there.
Damon Arnold.
So it'll be a free kick to Arnold. Wastes no time. Gets that to a teammate. Has a shot. Here's Hurrigan on the lead. Meanwhile, downfield free kick has been paid, I think, Benny.
Yep, against...
And Darcy Hurrigan will take the resultant free kick from, tight angle in the pocket.
Greenbank had the kick from outside 50. Tyson Hone coming off the ground from Mount Lofty. So Big Das loves these areas. Snap round the corner job, this one.
6 minutes into second term, Benny, and here he's going for his fifth goal. Meanwhile, I think it's going to go back. Yep, it is.
He's got 24 goals for the season. No, 23 goals for the season. 24 goals for the season. So Darman Arnold, outside 50, lobs it into a dangerous position. Archer Connolly just ran under that one.
Morby, I think it is.
Yep. So Morby, short pass into the back pocket, finds Declan Carmody with the socks up. Well presented footballer, kicks it into the full back line. Morby goes out to Nick Thompson versus Darcy Hurrigan. He goes a beautiful low pass pistol and finds the first gamer. Pop over pass.
Parent at the top. Foot races on. Oh, well done there by Reed. Socking the ball forward. Here's Kudetsky. Shrugs off. Gives it back to Llewellyn. Gives it back here to Smith. He's caught. Holding the ball. Goes Hunt Smith. And the free kick will go to Harry Weeks.
Harry Weeks quickly moves it inside 50. Finds the dangerous Jake H. Great overhead mark. A short pass. And the Shermanator takes the mark in the forward pocket. Jade. Good settling period here from Mount Lofty.
Yeah, it sure is. And Nairne had some opportunities there, but unfortunately couldn't get the goal. So this will be interesting to see if Sherman, Mullet Man, can kick it from right on the boundary.
He's kicked 2 for the season.
What's this
Jade,
pocket
so
like,
far.
Pistols? Hard one to kick from this area normally? Is it like the Tony Hall pocket?
It is, yes. Could be the Kapamoa pocket. And yes, just a little bit difficult on that occasion. So first score of the second term for Lofty is a minor one.
He's a Mount Lofty junior, returned to the club after playing under 18s at North Adelaide, and apparently one of the best mullets at Mount Lofty this year.
Yeah, it's coming along nicely. Here's a chance for betting. Oh, intercepted nicely there. Chipping it forward.
Ooh.
For Ace. Llewellyn with a handball, intercepted by Sherman again. This time he's dumped. Comes back to Llewellyn, the youngster, in his second A-grade game.
Cracking game of football.
Ball comes back out here to Waterman, lifts the eyes and puts it down the throat of big Sheets betting.
Sheets betting. Adelaide Crows supporter. Pop over pass. Greenbank. Sweeping handball. Over to Arnold. Good user of the ball normally. Long kick inside 50. Hourigan. That's all fair. Ball hits the deck. Mount Lofty's defence looking to clear here through Eckerman, who just unloads a barrel in the middle of the ground. Brock Knott standing strong.
Yeah, Crumb's taken by Calderbank. Quick kick forward. Drew gets his hand to it, and Jordan's under pressure. Comes back around the corner. I think it was
Oh, Sheets.
And the big Sheets, that's something special. Jaden J.
Not standing strong.
Yeah, Crumb's taken by Calderbank. Quick kick forward. Drew gets his hand to it, and Jordan's under pressure. Comes back around the corner. I think it was
Great kick by Sheets, so well done to Sheets. 22 kicks to 17 in favour of Nairne, 21 handballs to 9 as well. So well done to the Rams, made the most of a forward 50 opportunity.
So doing it all, big Sheets. He's back in the centre to contest this throw up. So Grundy is the leaper, gets the ball down, taken away here for the Devils. So you don't see him. Hone puts it forward. Good reading of the ball there and a good mark taken there by Dalen Howell. Howell goes short. Finds Taylor, I think it is. Taylor, what's on off? He'll come out to our broadcast side. Could be chopped off here. Hine got his hands to it. Coming through was Conley. Gets support there from Willis. Back to Taylor. Yes, gives it back to Howell. Meanwhile, an infringement
there you go.
on the Bone Digger and Carmody. So Declan Carmody will take the resultant free kick and put the Devils into attack.
I was going to say Mount Lofty just had to attack the footy hard there and the opponent, and I saw Carmody going a bull at a gate. Good work by him. Short pass into space, finds Eckerman. Now he could go really long here. He's a beautiful kick of the football. Kicks it in. Well weighted. Harry Weeks. Oh, almost took the mark there. Is that a free kick? No. Lockie Cross tried to get it. Where's Weeks off the ground?
Where's Weeks?
Just misses to the right. So Mount Lofty pressing. Jade?
Yeah, 25 kicks to 20 in favour of the Rams at the moment. They're using the ball by hand a lot more, Pistols, so 26 handballs to them.
So Cross brings it out, goes out wide looking for Betting, the man who kicked the last goal down. Sorry, Smith it is. My apologies. So Smith, out a half-back flank, puts towards high in the Coventry wing area, setting himself as Grundy, sticks up the Dukes, comes down to ground level. Good tackle applied there by Ruchik. So umpire Raymond will come in and ball up. So good game of footy here.
Nick Thompson still opposed to Darcy Hourigan, and also Will Jordan's opponent to Jamie Drew. Meantime, it's down the other end of the ground, and Mount Lofty desperately trying to keep the ball around the action and snap a goal. Sherman, is he held on to? Nairne players looking for holding the ball. Ben Powell sweeping handball out to his past Torrens Valley teammate, now Nairne teammate and Kurt Waterman. Wimpress, usually a good user of the ball, he's tried to get onto his left. Max, brilliant. Handball over the top to skipper Alex Weeks, always a good thing to do. McTaggart, he goes to Sherman, pop over pass, Reed, back to Sherman, has a shot at goal, and they're peppering Mount Lofty, but it's missed.
Snuck in for a behind. That interesting call, but so Devils starting to throw the ball around here. I said both sides playing very entertaining attacking football.
Jaden, just any thoughts from yourself?
Oh, it's just Mount Lofty are using the balcony side a lot more than Nairne are at the moment. Both are using the ball by hand.
So Lockie May set it up, taken by Rubchik. Borden involved there. Sorry, Biggs it was. Ball comes out here. Lurking is Borden. This time he grabs it. Dispossessed. Hands and knees stuffed there by the Rams as they try to work the ball forward. Rolling rugby pack finally comes out into the dangerous quarterback. He's Greenbank, it was smothered, comes back to Greenbank. Will it sit for him? Yes, it does. He turns back, looking for support. Great work by Hone, comes in, and a clearing kick for the Devils out wide here. The chance for Sherman.
Opens it up for Sherman versus Cross. Gets the kick away towards the half-forward line. What will Harry Weeks do? He's lurking. He's usually dangerous in these positions. Here he is. But Llewellyn, that's a high tackle. Slightly ducked as well. Earns the free kick against the first gamer.
Yeah, the second game and the first game of there, Goldie.
Llewellyn, back to Lockie May, one of the great defenders in the competition. He finds Ben Powell half-back line, and he'll pop over a pass here to a running Sheets.
So Betting takes a tumbling mark in the Truva Coventry wing area. Said kicked the last goal of the game 9 minutes into this term. We've now played nearly 14, so pretty tight to find scoring at the moment. It goes back towards Powell. Powell half-back flank, he'll come across the ground. Fat side of the ground finds Smith, the former Gawler South boy. Smith back onto the right, sets it over the top in the centre of the ground. Bouncing ball, coming to meet is Morby. Parrott missed the handball, comes back here. Chance there for Waterman. Flicks it out towards Lockie Cross. Two of them run into each other. Archer Conley and Cross. And right in the centre circle. Conley wins a free kick. Jane.
Yeah, high tackle to Conley. So
what, from his teammate?
No, from the Candy Stripes Pistols. So Archer Conley now, he goes inside the forward 50. Pack's going to fly. Das. No, well done by Mount Lofty. Cut it off there. Handball's going everywhere at the moment. Can Rubicic pick it up? No, he can't. Good push there by Mount Lofty. Lewin gets over to Yench. He goes back inside forward 50 and good mark by Wimpress.
Yeah, great vision there by the Prince of Salem, Nick Yench. And just saw movement from Wimpress, so Wimpress will have a shot at goal here, boys. He's only kicked the one for the season so far, Benny Goldfinch.
Coach Borden just having a bit of chats to his coaching group down there. Double change for Nairne. Coming on, looks like Swiderski. Damon Arnold having a bit of a break. Brock Not and also Willis on the ground as Wimpress has a shot on the left boot. How's about that kick?
That is
it's right to the line, and it's not going to have the carry. Beautiful off the boot.
Yeah.
Adjusted the breeze nicely. And the scoreboard now, Lofty 3-5 or 3-6. Pretty sure it's 3-6 anyway. We'll find out at half-time. And Nairne 6-2 as a clearing ball. Carmody went up. Hone cleverly tried to get it to himself. He's got McTaggart running for him on the wing. And it goes near runner Sam Miles, who's having a bit of a chat there to Will Sherman. So
14-point margin here for the Bremer Rams, as you can see, come out the 16 minutes, second term. Very good game of footy. We've had a couple of blowouts in recent times in the quarter while, but this is a pretty good contest at this stage. Ball comes down there, Powell involved. Borden, Turner, McTaggart goes backwards, gives it to Turner, who threads his way clear, goes up the line, kicks to touch. Meanwhile, pushing it back, looks like it's been paid, and he'll go to Nairne Bremer, who's Skwidetsky. He'll go backwards and find Lockie May.
Yeah, Lockie May, defensive 50. Just setting his teammate there a little bit of work. No issues, though, for Smith. So Smith, handball over the top. Llewellyn's under the pump, though, and here's a chance for Josh Sykes. He shrugs aside one Nairne player, got the handball away, snapped round the corner by Reed, and he's missed. So Mount Lofty, inefficiency's been an issue over the last few rounds. They go to 3-7, I reckon. Scoreboard just...
yeah, you're correct. I think it is 3-7. They've kicked 4 behinds this quarter, just exemplifying what you just said, Goldie, about hitting the goals.
So Lockie Cross with the clearing kick outside the defensive 50. Big Sheets went up 1-2. and gets it. High has called a free kick here. Tom McLean, free kick for Nairne. It's gone to Sheets.
So Betting on the wing, puts it up. Chogat was his skipper and not over the back is Archer Conley. Swings back, gives it to Taylor, in turn gives it to Prince of Sailor. Prince shrugs off, gets a bit of a mung kick forward. Chance here for Boyd. It's poured out wide from Tucker. He'll come across the face and finds McTaggart.
That's good vision, good composure as well. McTaggart goes out towards Tyson Hone. Lots of run and attack from both sides. Entertaining opening half to this one. So Hone kicks it out towards the grandstand wing. Good work by Lockie. That's a falcon. Punched the ball straight into Ben Powell's face, and Powell goes and tries to get it again. Great work from Powell. Cross. Handle over the top, finds Willis. Good shepherd there from Swiderski. Kick, though, is cut off by Eckerman.
Fantastic falcon work there from Benny Powell as Eckerman.
That should be 50, shouldn't it?
Wanting a bit of extra room on the mark. Trying to buy 50, but no, says umpire McLean. So Eckerman will go back. And we'll send the ball along towards the Devils forward line. Sets themselves. Pushed off the ball. There was Weeks. Goes over. Was he umpire Raymond on the spot? Said no infringement. But anyway, right in front of Bay 13.
Yeah.
Good crowd in the house. Car park packed. Bay 13's packed.
Great crowd.
Terraces are packed and very vocal.
Very, very good crowd. Good atmosphere. Good weather. Academy boy throws it in. Half forward line for Mount Lofty. Low throw. Powell gets it to Rupchik. Willis smothered beautifully. Harry Weeks. McTaggart slaps it on. Free kick for McTaggart. So this opens it up. Nairne got 3 defenders down. They've got to use this nicely. Goes to Sykes. Cut off though. And he's done that well, Lockie May.
Yeah, probably poor entry. They just kicked it, and that's his bread and butter. Then they aired Lockie May. Perhaps they're going to try to find a way around him as it comes out here to Smith. Other back pocket, goes wide up towards the Coventry wing area. Borden was probably outmanoeuvred there. Here's Eckerman, he's everywhere at the moment. This time he's under pressure from Billy Idle. Drew comes back to Drew. He's got a chance to steady, goes long Hurrigan territory. Gets through the tops, and it's a chance for Darcy. He's got support to Archer Conley. Conley will run in the goal, goes bang!
Great transition football from Nairne, Jaden.
Yeah, it sure is. And unfortunately for Mount Lofty, it was a poor entry inside forward 50.
Comes back to Drew. He's got a chance to steady. Goes long Hurrigan territory. Gets through the tops, and it's a chance for Darcy. He's got support to Archer Conley. Conley will run in the goal. Goes bang!
Foot entries just seem like they're favouring Mount Lofty.
Yeah, they are, Goldie. You're right. 13 to 10 in favour of the Devils. 51 kicks, though, to 32 in favour of Nairne. So they're smashing them in that start there. 42 handballs to 20 also in favour of Nairne. So they have actually cleaned up the act with the kicking a little bit too, Nairne. The handballs were taking over there for a little while, Pistols.
We've talked about Devils' problems in front of goals in recent weeks, Goldie. For this second term, they've kicked 4 points. Nairne Bremer have kicked 3-1 and have opened up a pretty handy lead here. 19 points at this stage. So ball up, ball held in there. So once again it'll be Knott and Grundy. Knott gets the ball down. Ball tucked out. Here's a chance for Sherman.
They deserve a goal, Mount Lofty.
To Hone. Hone up the line. Finds a teammate there. I think this might be Parrott, the debutant. A young man got a lead here. Puts it out in the direction of Sykes on his bike. Gets it here to Tucker. Tucker around the corner. Favourable bounce will be good.
Oh, that's about that one. Great goal.
Sure was, and up and about here on the balcony as well. So lucky bounce, but good bounce.
Young man got a lead here. Puts it out in the direction of Sykes on his bike. Gets it here to Tucker. Tucker around the corner. Favourable bounce will be good.
Oh, that's about that one.
F Pistols.
Absolutely. So, Kai Tucker, his second goal, because crossing over this year from Blackwood. Spent a bit of time in the ranks down at Sturt as well. So, be interested to see if Devils can get another one back before half time. They led trail by 4 points at quarter time. The Rams have opened it a little bit. So, back in the middle, Knott against Grundy. Knott gets it down, tries to follow up at ground level. Still in the centre circle of the centre circle, if you know what I mean. As you can see, the inner circle. So once again, the big men pick themselves up and will go again.
So late in the first half, can Mount Lofty get another one? Not. Just tapped it to himself. Stalemate. Let's see who can break here from the centre. Big Knott does it himself. throws the ball on the boot nicely. The Greenbank takes the mark in front of Ankerman. So once again opens it up for Darcy Hourigan or Drew. He goes further afield to... Oh, it's cut off nicely though by Mount Lofty. And Max Biggs takes the mark. He goes into the back pocket. Juggling mark there by Morby. So just slowing it down here as we are in red time. It goes further up the line. Ball hits the deck. Greenbank, great slick handball. Try to get it to Yench. He's under the pump. Here's a chance for Mount Lofty on the counter-attack. Pistol through Borden.
So, out here, first to get to be the second game in Llewellyn. He's under pressure there. Manages to get the ball back to Cross. Cross to Willis. Gives it back to Cross. The model puts in forward his big betting. But answering this time, no.
Dodd.
Set by a teammate. Comes out here. It's a chance for Conley. Trying to get it to Taylor.
Waterman's
Conley will
on.
sit from. He's run down from behind by Eckerman holding the ball's the call.
They're on.
There's a little bit of push and shove behind players. The play goes on out towards the countryside. Good work here by Ace. Puts it up. Here's a chance for Weeks. It'll sit for him. Closing his big knot. Bang! The big man bounces off him. On the left, puts it, centers the ball. Ball comes in the sun there, I think. I think it's Llewellyn there. Held up in a tackle, but good quick flow of the ball from both ends, Goldie.
So late in the first half, inside 50 from Mount Lofty. Big Knot gave away a free kick. Push out.
Wesley Weeks.
So Wes Weeks, returning this year, goes to Harry Weeks, who loads up on that left, right to the line. Josh Sykes held on to.
He's paid him.
Just an experienced campaigner there. So Mount Lofty here, opportunity, Jaden, to bring it right back at half time.
Yeah, you're right, Goldie. I was just about to say both defences have held up pretty well. Nairne had an opportunity a few minutes ago, and Mount Lofty did too, but they have another one, and it'll be interesting to see if he can put it through from the snap.
Good camera work here from James Davis, right on the money, and so is Sykes. So good goal there, Devils. A couple of good goals late in this term, Jaden J.
Yeah, and they've picked back Mount Lofty did too, but they have another one, and it'll be interesting to see if he can put it through from the snap.
Good camera work here from James Davis, right on the money.
In favour of the Rams, 47 handballs to 23 in favour of Nairne, but Mount Lofty 17 inside 50s to 13. They're dominating probably the important start of the quarter, Goldie.
Coach Dale Eichner be disappointed with 2 goals in red time. Michael Borden be very happy with the group as they head in towards half time. Last chance though maybe for both sides here. Big Knot stands his ground, tried to get to his teammate in Jamie Taylor. Umpire says, I'll have it. Of course, the umpires today, Dennis Raymond and Tom McLean, doing the central work. Knot holds his ground. Weeks, Alex Variety, Big Knot once again snaps the ball forward. Good defensive work from Mount Lofty. Crashing in was Borden, Archer Variety. Opens it up, Doe. That's all fine. No issues there from the Hone tackle. Goes in again, Hone on the tackle, but the umpire says it's a high tackle on Dodd.
A bit unlucky there to Mount Lofty defence. Dodd trying to work his way through, but
I was going to say, great work from Max Biggs as well.
has kicked 9 goals coming into this game, Benny, so he knows where the big sticks are. Because third year with the Nairne Rams, Kapunda and Sturt on his football CV. So Josh Dodd.
Had a great start to the season as well.
So Dodd directly in front. He'll kick from about 45 metres. Take his best kick.
Look at the kick.
And he hasn't produced it. It's just drifted to the left.
No issues with the distance. 7. I think it's 8 points the margin now as Archer Borden arches the back, kicks the ball from the half-back line out towards the wing. Tried to get it to Harry Week. Good cut-off by Ben Powell. Ball bobbling around. Tyson Hone flicks it onto Alex Weeks. And umpire Raymond says, I'll have it on the wing.
So good game of footy here. 8-point margin. And there we can hear the siren to end an exciting first half here. Low scoring quarters. Only 26, 27 minute duration, Jaden J. But take us through what caught your eye in the first half.
Yeah, like I said before, Pistols, I thought both defences did hold up pretty well when there was opportunities for Nairne and Mount Lofty both to score. Mount Lofty, they were good in the middle part of that quarter, as well as the first term as well. Around the same time, they started to dominate a little bit. The stats now, 56-45 in their kicking count. Mount Lofty caught up to that stat. Handballs, 48-24 in favour of Nairne as well. So 19 marks to 17, but the inside 50s, Pistols and Goldie, 17-15 in favour of Mount Lofty. So they won that count in that term. They also won the first quarter inside 50 count, 12-10. So well done to both sides. It's a great game of footy so far, and you never know what's going to happen in the second half.
All right, we might cross back to Salish, who's just going to play some graphics, Pistols shortly, and a bit of a tune. But in the meantime, just got something else.
Before we go, we must say thank you very much to our valued sponsors. Of course, Filming Footy, Dartfish Sports Interactive, Hills Football League sponsors, Police Credit Union, West End, Closey Supermarkets, Sports Power, Sharon, Courier, Rostow Homes, Sports Scene, and of course, very importantly, Think Road Safety, and also the club's match day sponsors. From Mount Lofty, their major partners, the Arkaba, BMD, 24 Fit, Duxton Capital, and the special match day supporter today, Jaden Little Bang Brewing Co. We might sample some of that Lofty lager a bit later on, post-match, after your good work here today.
Sounds good.
And for Nairne, Bremer United, Closey Supermarkets, Cube Logistics, Barker Boy, Salute, and Howard Lane Vineyard. And like all clubs, we thank all the sponsors for their vital support of football here in the Adelaide Hills.
Salish.
All right, we might, as we said, go for a little bit of a break here at half time, go over our thoughts, and we'll be back. And also, special thanks to a man who helped us out last week. We had a little bit of hassle with the van.
Yeah.
Because all trends are auto and tyres. Anthony Bazzino, Buzzy out there at Meadows, thank you very much for your valued work during the week to get the van back on the road. All right, man from Kathmandu, Salish, we're in your hands, mate, so we'll be back after half time here on the call.
The thing about football, that's what I like about it. Yeah, that's the thing about football. That's what I like about it. Yeah, that's the thing about football. That's what I like about it. Yeah, that's the thing about football. I got my scarf, got my old coat. I got a footy game to go to. Footy's on, footy's here again. Back to greet me like an old man then. Well, that's the thing about, that's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. I'll meet a friend outside the ground. We'll argue over who's gonna win. He'll go for his team, I for mine. We'll watch him slug it out right to the end. And show me the crowd and I'll take my place. I'm hungry for the taste of it. And, well, that's the thing about, that's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. That's what football means to me. That's how I like my footy to be. And, well, that's the thing about, that's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. That's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. That's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about. I got a long road to walk down to catch a tram to my favorite ground. Use my legs, use my voice, make some noise, support I got my scarf, got my old coat. I got a 40 game to go to. 40's on, 40's here again. Back to greet me like an old friend. And well, that's the thing about, that's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. I'll meet a friend outside the ground. Will I do over? I'll go away. He'll go for his team, I for mine. We'll watch. I got my scarf, got my old coat. I got a 40 game to go to. 40's on, 40's here again. Back to greet me like an old friend. And well, that's the thing about, that's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football.
So, Nairne Bremer at 7-3, leading Mount Lofty 5-7 at the moment, 8-point margin. Darcy Harrigan with 4 goals. That's been a 10 last week, Jaden, so he's once again showing some good form here this afternoon.
Yeah, he sure is, and well done to him and Archer Connolly. He got the last goal for Nairne in that term, and small forwards are working okay at the moment. Jamie Drew, who we're looking to get in the game a bit more in the second half, as well as some of the other forwards as well for Mount Lofty.
Okay, umpire Tommy McLean holds the ball aloft. We're underway to second half here, Arkaba Oval. Leaper was Grundy, gets it down. Clearing kick from Dodd for the Rams up forward. Rams once again straight away into forward action. Comes out into Drew. Round the corner, kick high. Out comes Thompson, big defensive spoil. Loose ball, first to get to be Dodd. Ricocheted off Tucker. Dodd follows up, gets a kick out wide and finds a teammate out wide. And Yench didn't go the required distance, I think. So Yench wrapped up in a tackle. So once again, straight from the centre clearance, the Rams are into attack. So ruck duel, ball comes down. Connolly there, but umpire Dennis Raymond has picked out a free kick. It will come back here to Dodd, infringed by Tyson Hone. So Josh Dodd has kicked 9 for the season so far, Jaden, but hasn't got on. Has a couple of shots today, but hasn't got the major reward yet.
Yeah, unfortunately miscued the one in the second term. So Dodd now strolling in, gives it a good roost as well, and unfortunately miscues that one, and that's a minor score. So Mount Lofty now going to have Archer Borden's going to bring out the ball again, and he's done a good job of it so far. So Borden now, he runs out the square that really shouldn't exist. He kicks it out. May's running towards the ball. Wheatley as well. Ball going to scrum out. No, it's not. May bit of a scramble at the moment. Big Taggart around. Wimpus, he gets the kick out. Kicks it inside forward 50. Running back Yench. Oh, great mark there by Morby with Yench running back pistols.
So Morby goes across towards Tucker. Here's a chance. Arnold coming in with good body work with Conley, then escapes with the ball. Archer Conley could have covered himself in glory gate. Individual passage of play there, but through for a minor score. Just repeating a couple of half-time scores thanks to Little Bang Brewing Co. Onka Valley 7-4 leading Achunga 4-4, and Uraiders 3-6 leading Mount Barker 1-4. So back with Borden. Runs out the square, sets it up high, target is Carmody, lumbering out off the hands of Wimpus. Here's Carmody involved. Coming out there, could have been leg was Hone, out here to Taggart, up high. Shows a bit of Keenan, then goes to ground, handballs forward, here's a chance for Eckerman. Oh no, don't argue there from Eckerman on Powell. Comes back to Carmody, he's under pressure, gets it to Alex Weeks. Weeks gets it to a teammate there in Sherman. He's taken a little bit high at ground level, so it'll be Will Sherman with the resultant free kick.
So Sherman now goes inside forward 50. Pat goes up to Swiderski. Oh, well done there. Picks up the ball. Oh, no, dribble ace that was, and couldn't dribble it through the goal. So Mount Lofty, another minor score. So 38-47. Schmidt now kicks it outside defensive 50. Pat goes up. Oh, Yench there, he gets the handball out. Now, just really trying. Oh, again, can Mount Lofty get a goal here? Eckerman, I reckon it is. Kicks it, and it's a goal. So Eckerman, the former Harmouth player, gets that balcony up and about, Goldie.
Yep, on comes the sheepdog straight away.
And well done to Eckerman there.
Yep.
And gets the goal.
Yeah, great goal, and a very important goal to start the third term for Mount Lofty. I reckon they've kicked 3 goals in a row now, after Nairne got off to a good start in the match, kicking 4 first quarter goals. Just get the feeling Mount Lofty's starting to get things going here. Sheets batting back on the ground, so back in the middle. Grundy and Ruck versus Knott. Rupchik goes to Powell, got to apply enormous pressure on him because he's a good user of the ball. And that's good heat from the middle of the ground for Mount Lofty, which results in Morby taking the mark on the half back line. So Morby with the ball, goes nicely, finds the Shermanator,
He goes inboard to Eckerman. Last goal kicker. Can play forward or back. Great user of the ball. Long penetrating kick. And he goes short pass though to Archer Borden. He's got a player on here. Pistols on the wing.
So 3-point ball game as comes out here to Jordan's. The big red shed. Arches the back. Puts it forward looking for Sykes. Getting across as Lockie May. Probably in the end could have marked the ball but thumped it. Luckily it didn't go over the fence down towards Siberia. But a good defensive ball by May. So the Devils come out with pretty intense approach. It's a trial by 8 points. I've got that margin back now to 3 and just starting to get a little bit of a run on here. So a real test for Nairne Bremer, something they haven't had over the last 3 rounds. They've probably had the game well in hand by half time, but the Devils on the home patch here making a real challenge.
Yeah, the 5 pits going off over to the right here. Sam Miles out there as runner, having a bit of a chat to Sam McTaggart. So what will the Rams do here from the stoppage situation? It's a great game of football. Good start to the match by Nairne, but since then Mount Lofty have gradually but surely got their way back into the match, and now we're under a goal here. 3 points the margin. We've only gone about 5 or 6 minutes in the third term. Greenbank with a strong tackle, and that's a free kick for Mount Lofty half back line. For Nairne half back line to him.
So Greenbank with the ball, searching what's on offer. Decides to go at the cricket pitch here, just out of centre. Drew's the target, also Connolly got his hands to it. Follows up Archer, tries to trap it out. Oh, clever work, threads his way through. Turnbull goes straight to board, no. Comes back out here. Time by Hone, his handball was nullified. Turner coming in hard there. Also going in hard there was Howell. So Howell gets it back to Greenbank. High kick forward, Darcy territory. The big man lumbers out. Well, sit for the froth. Touch it forward. He's got 2 to beat though. But Taggart goes backwards to go forward. Finds Morby, who goes backwards across here. Finds a teammate there in Borden, who clears the ball down the
in the middle of the ground. Aish versus 2 Nairne players. Great work by Powell. Got it to Waterman. Waterman could have a shot from goal here from 60 metres. Goes to Connolly. Put the mitts up. Brought it to ground level. Crumbed his own work. Got it out to Jamie Drew. Snap round the corner. He's just missed it there. So Nairne, good counter play. Great work from Ben Powell and Waterman, and Drew with the snap round the corner just misses. So it's game on here. Early stages of the third term as Archer Borden clears the ball from the defensive 50.
So Archer Borden brings the ball out. Coventry side target out there was Wesley Weeks, but once again, Lockie May, what a fine young defender he's becoming in the Hills Football League. So May sends it back in, lets it come, camped under again, up off hands, but in the meantime, might have been Grundy. What's it possibly infringing there on Hourigan? So chance here now for Darcy Hourigan to line up for his 5th goal, Jaden J.
Correct, Pistols. Yeah, I think at the back of the pack was being held onto. So Darcy now has the opportunity to kick his 5th and extend the margin there to 9 points. So he's been pretty good in his accuracy today, Pistols.
Yeah. So Hourigan, as I said, a bag of 10 last week. He currently has kicked 23 for the season. Came in with 19, and of course with the 4, as he lines up for number 5. So the big froth on the left, Longwood Road end. It's actually dragged this one across, which there you go. Talk him up.
Yeah,
Jane, the commentator's curse, as they say.
Commentator's curse, yes.
So Eckerman clearing ball from the defensive 50. The square that doesn't really need to be there. Kick out towards the entry gate wing. Weeks went up. Great work from Aish. Handball's on to Alex Weeks. Cleverly collapsed it onto himself. That's holding on. Great work from Alex Weeks. Clever drew the free kick. He's got McTaggart on here in the middle of the ground, who can in turn go to Eckerman. He further field over the top of the Shermanator versus Llewellyn. Goes to Eckerman now. Eckerman, short pass. Goes backwards to McTaggart. Big ball, big fist by Dodd. Pistols, middle of the ground now.
Yeah, great sport by Dodd. Ball comes out here. It's a chance for Morby. Sport by Sherman. Sherman leads though. Under pressure from Drew. Got it back to Morby. Handball further and Phil. Here's McTaggart. Gives it back.
James.
Meanwhile,
James.
There's a big goal on the
James.
ball. Oh, gee, is.
there's action down here. Darson Thompson.
Oh!
Archer Connolly.
Wow, red card.
And spilled over here. Certainly a bit of feeling of this.
Sure is.
Archer Connolly certainly, as we heard, the balcony, just a replay there.
Replay.
Meanwhile,
That was in the tops.
the game has been,
haymaker.
peace has been restored with Morby with the ball, but yeah, a bit of feeling in the game now, and young Archer probably wish he had his time over again as he's
Goodness
been
gracious.
banished for the rest of the game, and so Morby with the ball. Certainly the game lining up here, the balcony getting up. Over the top is a chance for Sykes. Meanwhile, up by McLean, and pass run feels Nairne might have to get their emotions intact here.
Yeah, you can just sense
Mind
now.
back on the game.
Yeah, you just sense Mount Lofty getting on top now. So
It's Weeks, Harry Weeks here, the opportunity to kick his first goal at the game. Has only kicked 2 for the season. Of
This
course,
is big. This is
it's one
big.
of the last 2 Coventry Doors best and first awards here, Benny.
Yeah, they'll come from everywhere if he gets this. This will put Mount Lofty in lead for the first time in the match. And they've got serious momentum. Oh, he's missed.
And shredded it wide.
Lots of feeling in this one. Archer Connolly off the ground with a red card. So 6-9 to 7-7. Nairne holding on at the moment. Mount Lofty are pressing though. They've got an advantage with the player department. Borden.
You see Lockie May getting up a bit gingerly in the background there, Benny. Tough game of footy, and also getting up, I think it's Arnold feeling the pinch here.
Half forward line for Mount Lofty. Oh, another Falcon. Ricochets to Willis. Dangerous position. Stripped of it there. Geez, they're crashing in hard. And that's a free kick. Free kick for Lockie May, defensive.
So May, certainly wearing a few at the moment. Result free kick to Lockie May. He'll go wide out here to Smith. Closing his carvity. Smith wasting no time. His kick was smothered though. Comes up the wing. Here's a chance for a target. Gets it back here. Taken by Borden. Borden down towards Sykes. Bouncing ball. Can he control it? The man from Barley. No. Out over the boundary line.
It's big in the context of the season for both sides. Coach Borden barking instructions down here at ground level. Looks like Max Borden just coming back on the ground. Pressing the Devils. Here's Archer Borden. On the left boot, not the best kick. Both sides feeling the pump here. And a good tackle by Harry Weeks holds the ball in, and that's holding the ball. In the balcony, love it. And he's got another opportunity here, Pistols and Jaden. And that's 50. Well, it's starting to unravel a little bit here for the Rams.
So umpire Tommy McLean on the spot there. So
Just need to settle here now.
Harry Weeks strolls into the goal. So just over 12 minutes. Devils hit the front here, I think, Jaden Young.
yeah,
First time for the game.
yes, so well done to Mount Lofty. So 7 inside 50s to 5. They're so dominating now, and the momentum is well and truly with the Candy Stripes at the moment, Pistols. So be interesting to see how Nairne can get back in the game here.
So Nairne under pressure here, 2-point lead, 7-9 to 7-7. Trust you enjoying the call of the wild. Got a ring-a-ding-ding game here this afternoon. Back in the centre, Knott versus Wes Weeks. Hacked forward by Dodd. Gathered by one of his teammates. I think that sheds under the pack, held in the centre circle. So once again, umpire Roman will come and recommence.
So Mount Lofty in front, first time in the match. Early or midway through the third now. They've got a player advantage with Archer Connolly red card. Umpire Raymond says I'll have it once again. And a blood rule, so certainly a bit of feeling in this one as Willis comes off the ground with a bit of claret coming on as Rupchik. So Knott versus Wes Weeks in the ruck. Weeks, both players led at the ground level, coming in Rupchik, bull of the gate, immediately on the ground, earns a stoppage situation, handball over the top, tried to get it onto the Llewellyn, and a free kick to Rams. So Rupchik, immediate impact coming on the ground.
So the second gamer, young Zach Llewellyn, because kicked 2 goals last week, Benny, on his debut, so he'll be looking to raise that tally with his third. He's
got
about
Waterman
getting it
on
off. He does. gives it to Waterman, who comes back inside Llewellyn. I think they've coughed this up. Lost opportunity there for the Rams is taken by Borden. Goes out wide. Target out here is Reid. Once again, May over the top. Taking one of those, as I said, characteristic Inspector Gadget marks.
So Lockie May kicks the ball to the half-forward line. Eckerman will fly and fist the ball towards the boundary line. So it'll be a boundary throw-in, 55 metres out from Nairne's goals. Mount Lofty in front for the first time in the match. They lead by 2 points. 15-minute mark. Round 5, Hills Football League Division 1 A-grade action. Mount Lofty looking to secure their 3rd win for the season. And for for Nairne, they're looking to win their 4th in a row. Last 3 rounds they've been in ripping form, but they're in a real contest here at the moment, Pistols.
Absolutely, spills off the chest there, comes back to big knot. The skipper lifts the eyes, a little wedge kick forward. Went off hands nicely by Weeks, a improvised kick forward. Here's May coming out the middle, who gives it cricket pitch. Gets it back out towards Cross. May's gone down. Behind play. So as we said, a bit of feeling in this game. Finals like. Round 5, but you can tell these two sides both aiming to play at the end of the year. He puts it across here to Powell. Haven't seen a lot of Powell in the second half so far. So Benny Powell goes long up the line. Target back here will be Arnold.
Tucker
Clears the pack and taken by Hooligan.
Yep. Jamie Drew sprinting down the forward line. Meantime, Greenbait with the kick. So we'll go in Drew territory, or we'll go over the top of his head. Not the best kick. Drew saying, how about lobbing it up towards the goal square? Jaden, what an action-packed 3rd term we've had.
Yeah, it sure is. So, yeah, 5 behinds Nairne has kicked in this term. So, like Mount Lofty in the first half, can't make the most opportunities. As Archie Borden goes out of defensive 50, good punch there. Yench, he goes back inside forward 50. He finds the man, and he finds Llewellyn, the second gamer. So he's got another opportunity to kick a goal through a set shot and get Nairne back in front.
I don't know if he'll hand this one off as he did not a minute or so ago. So, as I said, Zach Llewellyn 2 on debut last week, so the chance for his 3rd of his career here, Jaden.
Yeah, so Llewellyn also a very handy cricketer as well. Pistols. So Llewellyn, so played the A-grade stocks here at the Razorback. So Llewellyn now. It's got a full shot bedding. Couldn't quite get the mark. And well done by Mount Lofty. They will go out of defence now, Pistols.
So Thompson got it out to a fellow mullet in Taggart. Big Taggart. Handball on. Here's a chance for Alex Weeks. You know, he'll go straight through as he does. He's taken by his opposite number in big block knot, so the two skippers caught a line all draw and a ball up will take place.
Just in front of Coach Borden and the rest of the coaching staff and playing group down there. Big knot wins it down, taken by Borden. Max variety, that's almost going to be marked by us. Umpire asking, was that out in the full? Yes, it is. So Dodd.
It's going to be Josh Dodd down here below us, Goldie with the kick.
Yep, so Dodd just in front of us. Bit of a mung kick. Dropped there by Rupchik. Applying the heat now is Eckerman along with Aish. Flicked out. Good tackle by Eckerman. Ball spills out though to Lockie. Cross, got a handball out. Intercept Harry Weeks into space, but once again Lockie May backing back, taking a mark. He's been in great form at the moment.
So May up the line. Here's Llewellyn who's coming into the game. The youngster chips it up looking for Yench. Gave him a big target. Over the top came McTaggart. Turner involved. Comes back to Turner. Fists it forward. Grundy's there. Applies a bit of pressure. Comes back here to Reid. In turn comes back to Borden. Borden's kick high. Bit of no talking there. May tries to mop it up. He goes to the ground under pressure and Weeks. Finally gets the ball out there. Nairne under all sorts of pressure is something they wouldn't have had for 3 weeks, I'd suggest. Comes back to May. Handball the line to Powell. He gathers Coventry wing area.
On the wing now is Nick Yench. Kick on the left boot inside 50. Hourigan does brilliantly. Gets around Eckerman along with Thompson. Kicks the ball forward. Ball bobbling through and that's gone out of bounds. So just near the left point post, Jaden.
Nairne now the opportunity. They're just in front of the inside 50s column, Pistols. So Academy boy going to bring it in. Good throw. What can Nairne do now? Mount Lofty looking to clear it out. Good pressure there by Nairne and out in the full.
Yep, out in the full is the call. So, free kick to be taken.
To Jamie Drew.
Jamie Drew. Correct, right in front of the building inspector's Adelaide sign there. So, Jamie Drew yet to get a goal this afternoon. Has kicked 12 for the season, JJ. So, runs around to improve the angle. Fires it in off line.
It's out in the full.
In fact, out on the full. So 1 point ball game here. You cut the tension here with a knife. So it looks like it's Borden. Deep in defence will bring the ball back into play. So we thought this would live up to expectations, a top 5 battle, and it certainly has. At the moment, the Shadows of three-quarter time, they've actually added that point in. So tied decision at the moment. Goes short to Will Turner, slides in, take a mark. Thought about giving it back, but we'll go back and kick the ball.
Archer Borden. Low kick, middle of the ground, opens it up for Tyson Hone. Patient build up here from the Devils. I was going to say had Tucker on, but now he's got McTaggart. McTaggart quickly kicks the ball inside 50, opening it up for Grundy. Puts the mid up. Great crumbing there from Lockie Cross. Got a handball away. Rams are on through the middle of the ground. Kick towards the half forward line. Greenbank, all he has to do is wheel around and get it onto Oregon. Well, he snaps around the corner. Das all by himself. And it's gone out of bounds. Grundy quickly moves it on to Archer Borden. Lucky to get away with that one, Mount Lofty. Nairne have had 7 on shots on goal, 2 out in the bounds, 5 points, if I remember correctly. Tyson Hone now, short pass. So Devils holding on. Declan Carmody takes the mark half back line.
So the bone digger, Carmody, former North Gambia boy, puts it up towards Eckerman. Over the top spawning in was Howe. So right in front of Bay 13 barbecue shed area, well populated here this afternoon. Good crowd in the house, enjoying a good game of Hills footy. Throwing not in front position. Weeks got it down though. Yench, the Prince, is there. He's held up. Hone. So once again, umpire Tommy McLean, assisted by Dennis Raymond this afternoon. So ball up. Strength from Knott, takes the ball, gives it to Yench. Once again, it's a replay of 30 seconds ago. Held up there, so the big men once again will gather. So, Knott, quick kick away by Willis. Greenbank around the corner, bouncing ball, taken by Morby, gets out to the run of McTaggart, close to the boundary lines, has time to stop. Take note what's happening, kicks it long down the Reed.
Oh, Reed!
Over the top was Reed. Jack Reed takes the mark there, paid. So Reed, there's a premiership cricket, puts it forward, here's a chance for Sykes. In fence before the ball arrives, said the umpire, so Josh Sykes, resulting free kick, then you go for
Oh, wow, it's up to James.
undisciplined players result another 25 metre.
I'm just having a look at the Nairne coaching staff and the players down there. Dale just shaking their head, a little bit perplexed. Meantime, Josh Sykes with an opportunity, 45-degree angle to extend Mount Lofty's lead to 7 points.
Kick the last goal of the second term.
We'll let the balcony do the talking here.
We will indeed. Right over his shoulder.
Jaden.
Yeah, so 7 points to margin now, and didn't the balcony love that? So Nairne, unfortunately, gave away the 25-metre penalty and have paid. So they had the ball up the forward line, Pistols, for a lot of time, and unfortunately couldn't get the breakthrough, and Mount Lofty have capitalised.
We're talking about the accuracy of front of goal, 4-1 to 3-3 in the first term, Jaden. Currently, Mount Lofty this term kicked 3-2 to 5 behinds by Nairne. Same amount of scoring shots, but bad kicking, bad football, as they say. So back in the centre, the big Brock Knott trying to fire his side up against Wes Leek from the Devils. Leaper was Weeks, comes down to Yench, handballs himself trying to get the ball forward, follows up, improvises with a soccer forward, and fortuitously finds the agency of Greenbank.
So Greenbank with a crucial kick here as we head towards three-quarter time. Of course, Archer Connolly off the ground, red carded. Greenbank, bang on 50. Gives it everything he's got, and that's 6 points now for the quarter for Nairne. Also, a couple out of bounds.
Yeah.
So, Jaden, you just want to say something here?
So Archer Borden, he goes to the Mount Lofty player. They go down the line. That's going to go up. Oh, Willis couldn't quite get the ball. Went on by Wimpus, and the ball's been locked up.
Good taken there by Jack Reed. Certainly coming to the game here. So Dennis Raymond. So Les Weeks. Not takes the ball out the ruck, handballs it through to Yates, intercepted by McTaggart. Good strong play. Gets that to Alex Weeks to skipper. He's under pressure there from Rupchik. And holding the ball is the call. So Elijah Rupchik, the meatball with the free kick.
Just Alex Weeks just really stretching that leg there in that contest. Meantime, Rupchik kicks the ball to half forward line. Packham Mount Lofty players go up, and it's gone out of bounds, touched. So Coach Borden, coaching staff down there, looks like Riley Grundy keen to get back on the ground. Boundary throw in inside 50 here for Rams. They need a goal. Can it come from here, from the sheets? Chop out, Archer Borden versus Darcy Hourigan. Got a kick away, went to Nick Yench. Darcy in it again, and it's held up.
But yeah, she's tough in the trenches out there, boys. Got to make the most of the opportunities. Good, strong tackling, and as you'd expect, good game of footy. Why not? Devils and nose in front by a goal. Three-quarter time approaching. The other couple of quarters have only gone 27 minutes, so
big knot.
Third term just about over. Turner flicks out to Hone, quick hands. Go back to teammate. Here's Harry Wicks. He's set upon by two. Followed up by Hone. Gets out here, intercept here by Smits, comes back, Greenbank around the corner, high towards Darcy. Well done by Thompson. Llewellyn wouldn't sit for him.
Great work, Thompson.
Follows up, well done, gets out to Biggs.
Yeah, great work, Thompson. Thought Darcy was on. McTaggart clearing ball out of defence. Lockie Cross went up versus Reed. Good tackle, Reed. Coaching staff from Mount Lofty sensing a big opportunity here for Mount Lofty to get another win for season 2023, but the Rams, though, just still fighting. Player down, Pistols, and Big Knot with a chance to pump the ball inside 50. And in fact, that's three-quarter time. Well,
so three-quarter time has arrived here, and wow, what a action-packed term. We had a little bit of before to use the common term, a red card, unfortunately, Archer Connolly, and then Mount Lofty just really finding their kicking boot here, Jaden Jones.
Correct, and unfamiliar territory here for Mount Lofty. It's the first time since these two teams first clashed in 2019 Division 1. It's the first time that Mount Lofty are leading at three-quarter time, Pistols. So unfamiliar territory, and it's only also the second time that Nairne have trailed at three-quarter time this season. So,
and another stat for you, Jaden J. I reckon this will be the first time this season that Nairne haven't kicked a goal in a quarter.
You're probably right, Pistols, I reckon, yeah. I reckon round one will be interesting against Harndorf, but I think,
perhaps, yeah.
Yeah,
yep. So, as I said, we thought this one might go down to the wire, be entertaining for our viewers on the call of the wire, and it certainly has delivered here. And speaking of the call of the wire, we must thank our partners and supporters, Filming Footy, Dartfish, Sports Interactive. Of course, the HFL sponsors Police Credit Union West End, Closey's Supermarket, Sports Power, Sharon, Courier, Rossdale Homes, Sports Scene, and importantly, Think Road Safety, and of course the various clubs sponsors here today. Mount Lofty, their major partners, of course, the Arkaba B&D 24 Fit, Duxton Capital, and of course Match Day sponsor, Little Bang Brewing Code, a lovely Lofty lager. And for Nairne Bremer, they'd like to thank Closey Supermarkets, Cube Logistics, Barker Boy Salute, and Howard Lane Vineyard. Jaden Joe, stats that matter. What do they tell you at three-quarter time?
At three-quarter time, you see that Mount Lofty did dominate in the 4 entries early, and then Nairne did pick it up at the latter stages. So unfortunately for Nairne, they couldn't make the most of their opportunities, Pistols, and Mount Lofty could when it counted late in that third term. Just got a live score for you as well, Pistols. So 12-8-80 is Onkaparinga Valley defeating Achunga 4-7-31. So I think that would be close to three-quarter time there as well. So well done to Onkaparinga. And O'Brien, Jesse O'Brien, the former Brisbane Lions players, kicked 4 goals, with Connor Mildy, the former Mount Lofty players, kicked 3 so far.
So Onka Valley, well, they set about an improved campaign after finishing bottom last year with just the one win. They've certainly beaten that record so far, and we're up to round 5, so it looks like they're on their way to another win and sitting in the top 3 at the moment.
Yes.
Just behind the side you can see on screen in Nairne Bremer, who are second. And if I'm right, Jaden, aiming for their 4th win in a row, after obviously losing to Hahndorf in the first round. But under real pressure here, this is something they probably haven't been in the last couple of rounds, that's for sure. Trailing at three-quarter time. You can see Coach Dale Eichner in the centre there, just talking calmly to his players, perhaps calling for a little bit of discipline because there were a few incidents in that quarter, and obviously giving away yardage with just 25-metre penalties is not what you'd like as a coach.
No, it's not. And we could be in for what we had in 2019. Mount Lofty won 9-13-67 in a close one by 4 points to 9-9-63 Nairne. So it could be like that again, Pistol. So be interesting to see if Nairne can run over the top, or Mount Lofty. Their defence has been pretty good all day. Archer Borden's been good, and be interesting to see which team could go better.
All right, teams have removed themselves from the huddle, so it will be the Nairne Rams coming down the hill to the left of your screen, or for our Lofty listeners on Lofty 88.9 FM, to the left of your dial. Trust you're enjoying the call of the game. Very excitement here. As we said, only a goal separates them at three-quarter time. Umpire Tommy McLean holds the ball aloft. They're on the way for the last term. 6-point ball game. Benny Goldfinch is your caller.
Well, we've got a cracking final term coming up here. Call of the Wild, round 5 action. Big match for both sides. Could look back on this one come later in the season. Nairne looking for 4 wins in a row. Mount Lofty looking for their 3rd win. Couple of losses the last couple of weeks. Can they break through? They lead by a goal and a player advantage. Borden on the left boot kicks it out towards Sherman in the sunshine. Flick over pass nicely to Hone. He's got some run here to Tucker. He in turn goes to, well, player dealt with. We'll get to that shortly. Advantage played. Alex Weeks outside of the boot. Great movement from Mount Lofty. Opens it up for A. Storming through off the wing is McTaggart. He has a flying shot at goal, and he's just missed. Turner was the player.
There's a Mount Lofty player in a bit of trouble behind the ground there at that game.
James?
It actually looks like the game has actually been held up here. I think Turner was perhaps staying a bit high, and then another one behind the play, which is this particular player who's down at the moment. So we trust he's okay.
Yeah, that's not looking good. Coach Borden just having a bit of a chat to Jack Reed here, just trying to pick up the player.
So both teams getting together there. Young man moving his hand, which is it might be Hone, I think.
Maybe Tyson
Perhaps.
Hone, is it?
On his haunches. Yeah, I think it is Hone. Good to see Dave Peel there from the Nairne Football Club, just in the centre helping out. It's great to see the assistance in community sport. It's Tyson Hone getting into his feet, which is a good sign. Well done. So play will resume.
Well,
Lofty having that 7.
Had it all, haven't we, in the second half?
We have had it all here on the Call of the Wild. Just enjoying our worldwide coverage of a very good game of Hills Football League Division 1 competition. As Lockie Cross will take the kick out.
Yep, Cross goes to Willis, I think. Trying to pick up. I think it's Dalen House, sorry. He goes to Ben Powell. So Tyson Hone just coming off the ground. Bit of blood on the nose. Lockie Cross meantime for Nairne. Short pass, half back line, finds Lockie May. So patient, slow build up here from the Rams. They trail by 7 points. McTaggart, the first shot at goal for this final term, gives them a 7-point lead. That's cut out though, and it's taken by Declan Carmody in the middle of the ground. And he looks out to the centre forward area, Pistols, but Lockie Cross will take the mark. No, he won't.
Yep, Alex Weeks sweeps. Also there was Reed. Comes to Aish. Aish with a bit of a mung kick forward. Sykes gets it back to McTaggart this way, that way. Smothered there. Good work by Skwadetsky. So the Squid relieves the pressure on this occasion, puts it down the centre ground, finds Baden Willis.
Nairne need a goal. Kicking out towards the wing area. Trying to collect it there is Zach Llewellyn. Holding the ball. Mount Lofty pressing again. Kai Tucker. Off he goes. Could have 2 bounces. Kick inside 50. Chopped off. Lockie May got the mid up. Didn't take the mark though. Comes out to Harry Weeks. And he's missed. Jaden. Pressing Mount Lofty.
They sure are, and it's good that they played on from the free kick as well, getting the ball forward and making Nairne vulnerable, Pistols.
So Lofty have kicked 3-5 to 6 behind since half time, boys. Scoring momentum is certainly in their favour. Ball out here taken by Lockie May.
Lights are on.
Half-back flank area. So May goes long. Target there is Betting. Ball comes to ground. Jens appealing for a free kick taken by Eckerman. Gets a high kick away under pressure. Kept under as Benny Power takes a mark just the edge of the cricket pitch.
Yep, it's got May out in the half-back line, but he goes straight down the middle of the ground at the back of the bus. Great mark, Thompson. Rams forward line. Being held out at the moment by Mount Lofty. Back 6, what a mark. Great mark by the Shermanator. Moves it on quickly to Eckerman. So Eckerman driving ball the half forward line. 1-on-1 contest. Here's an opportunity for Aish. Good tackle. No issues there.
Yeah, good contest. Howell and Aish there, 2 good young footballers. Shermanator. Great grab there. So the Devils, you can sense just lifting here in the face of the challenge. Comes to Rupchik. Gets that towards Nick Yedge. Close to the boundary. He's walked across the boundary line.
Jaden, you got something there? Oh, no.
As the Academy boy catches up and he'll pitch it in as the shadows start to drift across here. But the action certainly is not dull, that's for sure. So throw in. Not uses his body, taken it by Harry Weeks though. Couldn't quite get the ball. Here's Alex Weeks, but in the meantime the whistle is gone. And it'll be a free kick, which will go to Smith. So Hans Smith with the ball. What's on offer? He'll come towards that broadcast club room side. Wing area. It's a chance here for Maxie Beggs. It's Greenbank. Kick forward. Here's a chance for Hourigan. Traps it nicely. Right foot. Cross on. Drew spills it up. Eckerman wearing him like a glove. Takes him to ground. Benny Golfich.
Uradler beating Mount Barker by 3 points. 3/4 time. 8-11 to 7-9, 8-point margin here. Mount Lofty leading. Hit the lead in that third term. Holding on, free kick, Jamie Drew. No, against Jamie Drew. It's gone to Riley Grundy. Grundy. He goes out towards the half-back flank. Declan Carmody with the socks up still. Goes to Kai Tucker, providing a little bit of buzz out there against Arnold. Arnold versus Tucker, good matchup. Ball spills out. Lockie May got it to Arnold. Kicks the ball to half forward line. Dodd drops that one. Goes in again, Dodd. Crashing in. Yench flicks it on. Tried to get it to Willis. It's a free kick here for the Rams. It's going to Greenbank.
Maxie Borden just diving in there, but as you said, Greenbank taking the result free kick. So you can see him, he's outside the 50-metre arc. hoists it towards the corridor. This
Yes.
is for her again. Leaps, he's got 2 to beat. Well done by Thompson. Follows up at ground level. Well done, Mr. Reliable, Nick Thompson. Just holds it in there. So Darcy Hourigan, after those 4 goals, 2 minutes into the second term, has failed to add to that. So that's been one good thing for the Lofty's defence. Oh, well done by Ace on Drew there. Handball out here. Scrambly ball, Drew in again. So desperate measures now for the Nairne, who kicked their last goal at the 19-minute mark of the second term through Archer Conley.
Deep in attack. Grundy got the ball on beautifully to Carmody. Flick over the top to Weeks. Working out of the defence. Mount Lofty, here's Harry Weeks. He in turn goes with the pop-over pass. The first gamer versus Lockie Cross. Boundary throw in, centre wing. Balconies up and about. Be a boundary throw in, centre wing. Sam Moles running out there as the runner today, not playing. Hopefully he comes back over the next few weeks. We've gone 9 minutes. Boundary throw in, centre wing. Grundy out of the ruck, goes to Weeks, gets it to Tyson Hone. He looks like he's all right now. Has a bounce, kicks the ball into the pocket. Sykes, 1-on-1, over the top. 1, 2, 3. Not paid.
I think Llewellyn hand in there. Sykes appealing for the mark, but umpire Tommy McLean just mentioning that. A few little Oz kickers around there on the 8s, maybe a game after the A grade, both from Nairne and Lofty, so maybe we'll have to stay and call that one, Jaden.
Yes, yes.
So, Academy boy looks like he might be playing under 8s as well. Pitches the ball back in, not in front, gets it down, taken by Dodd, around the corner, kick, well done by Eckerman, keeps the ball in front of him. Coming to meet it was Hone. Oh, Hone! Hone off the
Oh, yes! No!
Almost.
It's gone all the way!
It was an absolute remarkable goal there by them. Tyson Hone, stole the ball.
Yes, how good was that? Stole the
Take us
ball,
through it, Jaden.
up and about, bang. No worries at all. Gets his legs taken out and says, no worries, I'm going to kick the goal anyway. So, how good was that on the Dartfish replay? Tyson Hone, take a bow.
Wow, pistols. Big
The
goal.
pocket, yes. So 14-point margin now here, Benny Goldfinch.
So back in the middle, umpire Raymond throws it up. Grundy, Sheets holds his ground. Good smother by Weeks. Ricochets out to McTaggart. He got the ball to Eckerman. Round the corner kick, finds Alex Weeks, the captain. So Alex Weeks near Greenbank. This would be a big win for Mount Lofty. They currently holding sway 9-11 to 7-9. Kicks the ball, grandstand wing, half forward on Harry Weeks. Up he goes, perfect view from here. Wheels around on the left boot, kicks forward, low ball, cut off Ben Powell.
Yeah, Powell. It was, and earns a 25-metre penalty there. So Benny Powell, very good in midfield in the first half of the game, but seems to have been deployed in defence since half-time. Goes, chips across here to his Rocky Cross. Sticky fingers as he juggles the mark. Puts it up there. Great defensive work by Weeks on Reds. So we'll have a throw-in, interchange goal. Right in front of a rather vocal balcony, Benny Goldfinch.
Yeah, I think I can hear you. We'll get to Jaden shortly. Boundary throw-in. Sheets versus Grundy. Over to 2 of those. Oh, Alex Week diving in with the head over the footy. Declan Carmody, what a handball. Gets it to the Shermanator. Oh, unloads a barrel. What will this do? Sykes is in the best position here for a toe poke. Oh no, it's a snap around the corner. Reed! Storming home Mount Lofty. Jaden, take us through it.
Well done by Mount Lofty, still persisting there in the goal
Shermanator,
squad.
the long barrel.
Yeah, the barrel, no worries, play the barrel, and unfortunately Nairne couldn't get it through for behind, and no worries there by Jack Reed is just...
Jack Reed, yeah.
So, well done to Mount Lofty, they're up and about as like they are on the balcony here, Pistol.
Absolutely. So 10-12 Mount Lofty leading Nairne at 7-9. As I said, they haven't kicked the goal from the 20-minute mark of the second term, Nairne. Geez, they need one now, that's for sure. Back in the centre, Grundy, the rise, taken by Betting, who stayed on the ground. High kick forward, getting under it. Sporden fisted forward. I think as Morby comes down here to Whipwrist, gives it to Ripchick, goes wide out to Willis. Here's Nairne, a chance to mount something. Hergen territory. Fly 2 against 1 comes down, taken by Thompson. Back door. Combining there, the Borden boys get it out wide towards Carmody, Benny.
Yeah, it's gone out of bounds. Riley Grundy's been impressive. Devils lifting. Harry Weeks, what a great mark before. Meantime, it's inside 50 for the Rams, and here's a chance for Greenbank. Lights are on. Heading towards midway through the final term. So plenty of time still. But he does need to kick this goal. They kicked 6 points, I believe, in that third term. A couple out of bounds as well. So Greenbank tied on the boundary line. And he's missed that one. James might just get a pan shot here, Pistols, and off the balcony. Just show you it's pretty packed up here at the moment. Everyone's making a fair bout of noise. Good turnout. Eckerman with the ball. Clears the ball out towards the half-back flank. Good spoil there by Greenbank. Brings it to ground level. Here's Waterman into the pocket. Hourigan. Good work there by Eckerman. Out of bounds.
So good defensive work there by Eckerman. So Mount Lofty, opportunity to claim a big scalp. Perhaps taking a bit of consistency over the recent years, but I tell you what, this could be the year the Devils finally break a drought of Division 1 finals appearances. Ball locked in there, so time now in their favour. So lead 10-12 to 7-10. Nairne needing goals. Comes out here to Greenbank, this way, that way. Round the corner from Willis, high kick. Here's a chance for Hourigan. Good defensive spoil by Thompson. Chance here for Dodd, threads his way through, gets both the ball.
Oh, he's missed his
Pulled
ball.
it wide. So 8 points is the tally for Nairne since their last goal, which was 20 minutes in the
Plus a
second
few
half.
out of bounds shots as well, Pistols. Eckerman with the ball. We'll get Jaden Sort shortly. He's just going to have a look at his notebook. Eckerman kicks the ball out there. Free kick, is it? Aish, off he goes. Half forward line. Sykes diving in versus Llewellyn. Swiderski. Swiderski looking for some support. Howe under pressure. Oh, nabbing the ball was Tyson Hone. And that's a free kick for Hone. Too quick. Oh! Frustration down the interchange bench for the Rams as Hone nails a goal. Jaden.
Yeah, so Mount Lofty just have flicked another gear, haven't they, at the moment? And it just too good. Just the way they get the ball forward. Like, it's not always pretty at times, but just the way they get the ball forward. And when it is on, it is on. So well done to Mount Lofty, getting the ball forward and creating more opportunities for their forwards like Reid and Turner and also Hone as well to get around the ball. So well done to Mount Lofty. They're going really well at the moment.
So 6.5 minutes gone. The Devils, 11-10. 7-11 here. Back in the centre. Grundy to Leaper. Comes out here to Greenbank. Gives us the run across, streaming through the centre. They need to get their skates on. It's short down to Hourigan. 1 grab, 2 grab. Good contest play, says the umpire. Swooping is Drew close to boundary line. Ball won't sit for him. Perhaps taken high there by
I was going to
the
say,
red shirt.
Pistols, Darcy obviously kicked 4, was it, first half, but Nick Thompson's done a great job back there, along with the other defenders from Mount Lofty.
And this man with the ball, he's kicked 12 the last few rounds.
Will Jordans has done a good job on him.
Drew, so Drew locked into the boundary line, as you can see. Difficult shot, it's going to drift across the face. Over the top, big lead there, ball spills down, still live. Nairne play in the background, not too healthy there.
Baden Willis there, Pistols.
Yes. Hopefully he's all right, as he doesn't look too good at the moment. Comes down, betting, cleverly gets it down the edge. This will be a remarkable goal from the Preds. Cross the face and out of bounds on the full. So Mount Lofty will take the resultant free kick through Harry Morby.
Yeah, hopefully young Willis is all right. Looks like a left ankle. I think he's going to hold up play here, are we? Hopefully he's all right. Meantime, Alex Weeks not trying to poke it on. Here's the big man Grundy. Both sides pretty exhausted, but Alex Weeks still going. You'd expect that. Jake H off he goes. I've liked his game. Kicks it over the top. McTaggart in space, running onto it. Nice mark versus Darlin Howe. Willis, at least he's limping. Kicks the ball towards centre half forward. Good mark by Lockie May. He's been one of the Rams' best today. So Lockie May kicks it out towards the wing. Sheets betting, 1-on-1. Brings it to ground level. Here's an opportunity for Greenbank. He'll kick the ball inside 50. Dropping back though is Will Jordans. He's done a good job today versus Jamie Drew. And pop over pass.
So where's Weeks and Fringe there? So Weeks on the wing area will pop it up to Tucker. So Devils just content now to play possession football. 20 minutes just about to tick over. And a pretty handy lead here, Jaden. 25-point margin. There's Carmody. Goes deep inside 50. Oh, Weeks used his body well. His young man in Llewellyn got across to Powell. Powell, little chip shot out here trying to find Waterman. Waterman couple to beat. He gets support there from Rippers.
Oh, McTaggart.
It's about to Rippers. Ball appeared to be out of bounds. Up here, camped in the seat is Grundy.
Been good. James. Done. So, Tucker. I'm just trying to get it. Baden Willis just slowly making his way around the boundary line here. So, Borden, Max Variety, kicks the ball out towards the wing. Good spoil there by Cross, brings it to ground level. Lockie May runs into two Mount Lofty players and he's holding the ball on the wing.
So Turner gives the ball. Back to teammate there. Once again, another 25-metre penalty. Okay. Looks like it's going to Dickie Carmody. I'd like to know that stat this afternoon for Nairne. They've given away plenty of yardage. So Carmody advances inside 50 metres. He's got a chance here to have a ping at the goals. Which he does. So Nairne becoming their own greatest enemy as far as 25-metre and conceding ground, resulting in goals.
Yes, unfortunately for the Rams, they've given up a few too many of them today, really, unfortunately, and for the Rams supporters. And Mount Lofty now just kicking on, enjoying the game at the moment. So it actually might be a record stat, maybe, Pistols.
7-4 to 8 points since Nairne's last goal, which, as I said, 19 minutes, 24 in the second term. Ironically kicked by Archer Connolly.
Yep.
Of course, red carded and off the ground. Ball comes out the back door, taken here by Arnold, gives it to Greenbank. Goes out wide, looking at it for a teammate. And Cross takes the mark at the second grab.
So Lockie Cross, half forward line for the Rams, kick inside 50. Darcy takes the mark. So still an opportunity for him
last
to bring
goal,
up.
2 minutes 37 seconds into the second term, which was his fourth, Benny.
Yep.
Looked like he was going to bag another 10, but few and far between. Nick Thompson certainly tightened up.
So Hourigan for the Rams 8th. And he's kicked it. So that ends a little bit of a drought. Jaden.
Yeah, well done to Darcy. Keep on keeping it on at the moment for the Rams. 59 to 83. So they'll be hoping just to maybe snag a couple more just to lift the positivity of the game so far. So well done to Darcy. He's been good, but Thompson's been they've done a really good job on him after half time as well. So well done all round.
Absolutely. So umpire Raymond with the ball. Back in the centre. Still a good crowd. A few cars starting to stream out. But they'd probably be happy to have seen a very good contest here this afternoon. But the Devils just proving too good. Comes down to Greenbank. Goes forward. There's a chance for Drew. Comes, plays it. Takes care of his teammate there too as he took him out. Taken by Eckerman. There goes. Bang! Big barrel to barrel. Getting back there is another defender who's had a good game in May. Controls the ball. Goes up the wing. Looking for Arnold. Good work there. Trapping was played against Shermanator. Meanwhile, the ball played to advantage. Harrigan again got his hands to it. Chance for Borden on the left, high kick out towards Tucker territory. Up high there. Ball spills down. Working hard at ground level. Was Howe, I think it was. Greenbank, sorry. Ball held up there to Nick Yench, and the umpire will come and ball up. So 23 and a half gone. Devils in charge. 83 to 59.
Be a big night in the club rooms. They've got a
clever
iPod shuffle night tonight. McTaggart over the top to Declan Carmody. Put this one down for a point. On the run there, had a bounce. Jaden, you got some thoughts here as we're heading into... It's been an impressive display, hasn't it, from Mount Lofty?
Yeah, it really has, especially after half time. There were spurts where they did dominate the game in the first and second quarter, but they've done it for a long period in the second half, Pistols.
So ball up there taken by Knight off hands, the skipper. Bit of a mung kick out here. Yench lurking, also was betting. Yench tries to farm the handball out, intercepted here by Mount Lofty. I think that was Borden. Umpire held in there, so the Devils. This will be a good win for them. Been promising for a couple of weeks, just couldn't get the score on the board. They've certainly done that today. Ball comes up here, dropping back his Powell. It's been pretty steady this afternoon for the Rams. Puts towards the centre of the ground, looking for Rubchik. The kick goes astray. Racing through to his tail, he ran past it. Borden gives it to Ace. Ace around the corner, he's got the run here of McTaggart if he fit him. Getting back there and infringing, unfortunately, was Waterman. Well, I thought it could have gone the other way, but Kurt Waterman with a free kick.
Waterman half back line in red time. Not much time left in this one. Wimpress. Oh, back of Eckerman's head there. Opens it up for Mount Lofty. Kicking the ball forward. Carmody, front position. Greenbank. Good second effort there by Biggs. Here's Archer Borden. Back to Biggs. Back to Carmody. Handball over the top. Ace. Brilliant. Pirouette turn to Wes Weeks out to McTaggart. McTaggart could centre it here or have a bit of a dash. Well, he centres it and has a dash.
That is champagne football there from the Devils and getting the rousing support of the balcony here. Just the way, just intelligent and unselfishly. McTaggart raised the eyes, saw Weeks down the corridor, as you can see on the replay. Bang, picks him out. Jaden Joe, so the chance for Weeks to cap off a good personal game with his second goal.
Yes, exactly. Champagne footy, Pistols. That was awesome to watch. McTaggart lowering his eyes, and Weeks has kicked out. There it is. So Mount Lofty now have actually brought up their highest score against Nairne at Mount Lofty since Nairne came back to Division 1. So there you go, 89 to 59. Well done to Mount Lofty, and like we've been saying all day, the boys on the balcony are loving it.
And Coach Borden would be as well down there at ground level with the coaching staff and Sam Miles, the runner today. So Harry Weeks nails that one, and Mount Lofty extend their margin. They hit the lead for the first time in the third term, and with the advantage of Archer Connolly off the ground, they've taken advantage. Kai Tucker kick inside 50. Also Willis off the ground, injured in this final term. Lockie Cross, half back line. So Cross squares the ball around the corner. Oh, good mark by Rupchik. Take a selfie.
So Morby with the free kick in the change area, just below us. Nurses the ball up forward, finds McTaggart, who's been very good this afternoon. So Sammy McTaggart what's on offer. Goes long and high towards Harry Weeks. Sets himself over the back as Wesleys, but good defensive mark taken by Smith, the former South Gawler boy. So Smith, and most of the Nairne defence have had the work cut out in the second half, that's for sure. So kicks in the man, the mark. Ball spills his betting. Overruns it. Ace. Betting pushes it. Gets it back to Smith. Oh, good defensive pressure by the Devils. May. Underground handball. Taken by Rupchik. Calderbank runs into trouble. Greenbank comes out here. Here's McTaggart again. Taps it to his own advantage. Ball out over the boundary line. Earns the applause there of coach Michael Borden. So there'll be a ball up right in front of our commentary spot here on the balcony at Mount Lofty. Because when the Devils are knocking the balconies are rocking, that's been the case here this afternoon. Devils in charge 13-12 to 8-11. Greenbank out of Airy. Here's Rupchik, gets out towards Wimpus. Wimpus will get the handball across to Drew, in turn gets it further forward. Dodd back to Yench. Yench goes towards the pocket. Bouncing ball. There is Hurrigan. Turns this way, that way. Big Das, what we do to Froth. Centres the ball, but getting back and taking the mark is Borden.
So McTaggart.
So ball out wide. Good lead there. Good mark taken out there by the young man in Parent, the debut, young Louis Parent. Puts it further afield, off hands. Close to the boundary line, back door there. Here's Harry Weeks again. And there's the final siren. As the Devils chant goes up, Goldie. We'll perhaps let the balcony tell the story, or just short chat.
Well, there you have it, Pistols. Don't go anywhere. Jaden's going to head down to ground level. A few players could have got it today, obviously. Pistols, the beanie and the thongs the most effective. A few players have already got the thongs and the beanie as Coach Borden shakes Dale Leichner's hand. Two coaches having a bit of a chat down here. Just wait for Jaden to head out there. Tyson home with a couple of clutch goals in the final term.
I think he was in and under
a
lot of the time today, but gee, as you said, there's a lot of people you could have picked up to get this prize. Eckerman was very good. Nick Thompson is our man. Jaden just lurking there, as you can see. And shortly he'll be taking us through.
Where is he?
But much to like about the performance of the Devils today. Benny?
James just making sure some people can take a photo of him.
Oh, yeah. Everyone just likes to get around Jaden, as we know. But Mount Lofty, there was perhaps a bit of a question about their ability to finish off all today. Still a little bit inaccurate, Benny. 13 goals, 12, but gee. Perhaps a few firsts this year for Nairne, being held goalless for the first time, then only kicking one goal in the second half through the agency of Darcy Hurrigan with his fifth. So Jaden is looming there.
Don't go anywhere, Jaden will take us through it.
Victim here, Benny. So without further ado, we'll go down to Jaden. Jaden J. Hill.
No
Okay, so here with Tyson Hone, most effective player of the day, got you the Archies and the beanie, mate. So take your pick, whatever ones you like. There we go. Yeah, yeah. So there you go. So good work. Just take us through the win, mate.
Oh yeah, look, it's a pretty good win. We're coming off a few pretty good games, so yeah, it was really good to sort of burst that little run, and yeah, we played really good. We fought at it, and then we just awesome team performance from all the lads. So pretty happy with it. So.
Firstly, mate, just take us through your footy. Obviously, coming back from state reserves and the flag as well. Just take us through your footy.
Yeah, well, obviously, yeah, won the flag last year down at Sturt, and then decided to come back home to the Devs, and yeah, loved it. You know, got plenty of mates here, and a good coaching boards, all the assistant coaches, great lads. So yeah, loving it at the moment, and it's good to be back home. So. And
how's it to play with the likes of Weeks and also Grundy coming down as well, and Borden down back? Just take us through how it's like to play with them.
Yeah, well, it's also I work with Weeksy as well, so we get along on the workplace and the footy field. So both the boards have been really good down back, and Grundyville in the ruck, mate. He just taps it down my throat, so he's got to give him half the credit as well. So it's good.
And just lastly, mate, hope you're okay. What happened down there, down on the wing there? You alright?
Oh, to be honest, I don't really know what happened because I didn't see it coming, but yeah, had to. Suck in a couple of big deep breaths, but got back on the horse and managed to kick a couple of snags after that, so it was good. So.
Yeah, and lastly, that goal, mate. Take us through that goal. How good was that? That was awesome.
Yeah, I don't know, just sort of, I guess, read the hammer was coming and bang straight in the lap and managed to just get it across the line. It's a good one.
Make sure you watch the highlights package of that one, mate. Well, good work. Loving how you're playing the game at the moment, mate, and good luck for the future. Good work.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers.
Good work. Cheers. Cheers, thank you, cheers.
Jay Hill there, sensational work, Pistols. Could have been quite a number of players who picked up the Archies and the beanie today.
Yeah, particularly Lofty. When you think about it, Nairne came out of the blocks. Benny in the first 9 minutes had 3 goals on the board. Lofty really fighting back towards the end of that first quarter. They trailed 4-1 to 3-3. Second quarter, Nairne once again on top with 3 goals to 2, but then in the third quarter, Mount Lofty came out and just played some very good football, kicked 3 unanswered goals. Nairne probably for the first time this season, not getting a goal on the board in that term, and then just rattling home once again in the last quarter to kick 5 goals. So since half time, they kicked 8 goals to 1, Benny. Tells the story. And as you said, that a lot of contributors in the midfield. Defence was fantastic, particularly shutting up down Das, and also Jamie Drew, who didn't kick a goal. He came in as with 12 on the board. So, yeah, as you said, there could have been anyone, but Tyson Hone, pretty good effort. And good to see he's recovered after that bit of a hit he took off the ball too in the last quarter.
Just around the grounds, score at Ichunga was 15-9 to 5-9. Onkers were leading. That was a few minutes ago.
So, as right little Oz kickers just coming out here, it'd be good for them to have a kick around. So, good crowd in the house.
Yep, they're going to hang around Pistols for the Moddies now.
I reckon so. As our
Jay Hill is back in the house.
Jay, could you give us a bit of update? What's the temperature's dropped a little bit out there?
Yeah, it is a bit cold now, guys. So, yeah, as I said, little ones, unfortunately, they're going to have to do the brunt of the cold weather, but that's right. They're all having a good time. So it's really good to chat to Tyson.
Yeah.
And, yeah, he said he's enjoying his time at Lofty with Grundy and that, and he said that Grundy just taps the ball down his throat. So really good to have a good ruckman like him.
Fantastic. Well, as we now you're back with us, we were just saying that Lofty in that second half kicking 8 goals to 1, Jaden. That's just tail of the tape, really, wasn't it, in the end?
Yeah, it was, and unfortunately for Nairne, they weren't accurate in front of goals, and it does cost you. So bad kicking, bad footy, as you say, Pistols. So
just around the grounds, you're able to 7-15 didn't cost in the end, Mount Barker 6-6. So you're
good contest
in their premiership reunion match.
and I've also got around the ground score. So Onkaparinga final score 17-10 to 5-9, defeating Echunga. So pretty comprehensive victory by the Bulldogs, who are going really well at the moment.
So just some other names, Jade, that were in the mix, maybe for the Archies, and obviously, ideally, we don't want to give too many to one person. Obviously, McTaggart was in the mix there, but he got one by Tony Neal in round one.
Yep.
Other players that you thought impressed?
Yeah, so McTaggart was one. The way he used the ball was really good, especially in the last quarter. Goldie, so yeah, McTaggart was one. Eckerman as well, his rebound off half-back was fantastic today. It always is, and just the way he does bury the barrel at times as well. So Eckerman was good. Thompson was good in the second half as well. Pistols, not conceding too many goals from Darcy. So that was sort of the players. Borden was good in the back lines as well. So yeah, they were and Weeks was really good too. So well done to Mount Lofty. They had at least 10 good players here today. So.
It was a real team effort, as I said, 13-12. You had multiples to Harry Weeks, Sykes, of course our man Tyson Hone. The rest were individuals, and then we look at Nairne, they're 8-11. Big Das, well done to him, kicked 5. Greenbank, Betting and Archer Connolly. Without harping on it too much or looking for excuses, just the loss of Connolly, who had been playing pretty well across half forward there, just perhaps in the heat of the moment, lost his cool. Red card, and just seemed to upset the side a little bit.
Yeah, I guess not having that option up forward, Pistols really did try to spanner in the works for Nairne, and obviously because you've lost a player, you've got to restructure around the ground. So that's another big thing for Nairne, unfortunately.
Well, does it come a bit of a reality check for Nairne?
Goldie?
Because I've been carrying on before.
Here. The last 3 weeks have kicked in excess of 20 goals, so it was eventually going to come, and Mount Lofty came out with, Nairne hit the ground running today. First 15 minutes they were trying to bulldoze through Mount Lofty, but Mount Lofty just held firm during that first period and stabilised. I think they got a big goal from Alex Weeks, if I remember, in that first quarter, Pistols, and that really just stopped Nairne fully dominating during that first period.
Well, it's a bit of a test, and as you mentioned about Onkers having a good win, and next week that's set up a bit of I know it's always a bit of a derby game, Onkers and Nairne next week. So
so that'll be really an interesting contest between those two sides. I've actually had a couple close ones as well. Pistols round 1 last year, I believe, was close. So it'd be interesting. Obviously, the close townships there as well. So that should be a cracker. And well done to Onkaparinga Valley, who are going really well.
Yes, indeed. Well, that just about wraps us up here. Trust you've enjoyed our worldwide coverage on Call of the Wild. And, of course, we've got to thank our supporters, of course, Filming Footy, Dart, Fish and Sports Interactive. And, of course, HFL's league sponsors, Police Credit Union, West End, Closey Supermarkets, Sports Power, Sharon, Courier Newspaper, Rostale Homes, Sports Scene and Think Road Safety. And also the club match day sponsors, Mount Lofty, Arkaba, BMD, 24 Fit, Duxton Capital and Little Bang Brewing Co. And for Nairne, Bremer United, Closey Supermarkets, Cube Logistics, Salute, Howard Lane Vineyard and Barker Boy. And also we're going to make a special mention of All Trends Auto and Tyres for their assistance in getting the van back in working condition. And
good work.
Yeah. Very good. So, Jade and Jay, as we wrap up here, the multi-talented Jade and Jay, just closing thoughts on the game?
I just think Mount Lofty, in the critical moments, were just too good in the end. I think just the way they kicked goals when they needed to, the way they got the ball forward, they played a really attractive brand of footy, and also Nairne do as well. When in that first quarter, when they kicked 4 goals to zip, they were really good. So it was a good game of footy, hard-fought game of footy, which is what you want to see at Pistols.
Absolutely. And also thank you to Benny. Benny's just in the mode of packing up some stuff, so well done to Benny Goldfinch once again. And we've got to thank Kathmandu's leading producer, Salish, and of course James Davis for his great work in the camera every week, bringing you the best coverage of community football, not only in Adelaide Hills, but in regional South Australia. So a job well done. So next week, boys, I think the cuts on the agenda of the head out to Birdwood for the clash between the hosting Roosters and Kersbrook, Jade. So traditional rivals there, so be looking forward to that. So Until we talk again, on behalf of the Quarter Wild and Filming Footy crew, Jeff Pistola signing off. Keep chasing your goals as we leave with the news that Mount Lofty have scored a 13-12 to 8-11, a 31-point margin over Nairne Bremer United on this week's Quarter Wild game. So until we talk again, bye for now.